Hello everybody and welcome back to more Persona 5 Royal. We are at part 18 and it is my unfortunate duty to say that we are starting the Okumura arc. Granted, we are not quite at the meat and potatoes of why it sucks so much, but it's gonna be a long while before we're actually in the palace, and even then that's probably the weakest one in the game, arguably. But joining me again is my brother Jude from Atama Workshop.
Hello!
He will be suffering with me while also reading out the questions in the live chat, or just whatever pops into your mind. Could be what games you're working on. Talk about how your Thanksgiving went, or how your progress on S&T 5 is doing. Anything you like.
We've already got a comment from Gamer Guy saying, honestly, don't know how P6 will top this game.
I don't know either.
Here's the question. How do you beat this?
I mean, from a story perspective, there's probably some ways you could improve it. Or at the very least make it just as good. It's but gameplay-wise, yeah, that's gonna be really tricky. So yeah, it seems that Yoshida, as I checked just before we started, and he was the only one that was available, so that's why we're going to him immediately.
The question, because like with Royal, it seems like they just kind of threw everything they had at it with combat, and
yeah,
I don't know where else it could go.
No, I'm not really sure either. It's gonna be really tough for Atlas either way.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yes, yeah, so today the Phantom Thieves will be going to the beach and trying to get Futaba out of her little bubble after we finally changed her heart a couple parts ago, and we went through the days and she defeated Medjed, or at least the person that was posing as Medjed, or a group of people. And we're also going to be going on a school trip to Hawaii. Yeah. Again, though, that's not the meat and potatoes. That's not the real reason as to why the Okumura arc sucks so much. And I'm pretty sure the entire Persona community is actually in agreement for once, in that it's the worst part of the game.
Yeah, I don't see anybody trying to defend this part of the game.
I've seen
that's coming.
I've seen like people defend like little bits of the arc, but defending it as a whole is almost like it's just non-existent. But we will also, if we should have some time, hopefully, to go into Mementos for a little bit. But first of all, I just want to get Chihaya's and Takemi's confidant ranks high enough so that way they're gonna give us some Mementos requests, or rather, the Phantom Thieves are gonna give themselves Mementos requests after Joker tells them what happens. It just saves me having to come back another day.
Is there any point to Joker being here? These two are just having a conversation between themselves.
I'm not really sure. And this is the same fancy place from after Kamoshida was defeated, so like,
yeah.
Yet this time nobody's complaining about how like lower class we are, or a Joker is.
Gamer Guy in chat says, just about at the end of SMT, the difficulty spike toward the end of the game was insane. All of a sudden, the enemies are 10 plus levels above you.
Really? Wow.
Jesus.
Jeez.
Josh hasn't gotten that far yet. You're what would you say, halfway?
I think a little over that. Yeah, I think there's like 4 major areas. I'm near the end of the third. I just fought Cert and haven't gone any further than that.
Jesus, he was big.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't really get across how large Cert is in Persona games that we've played.
Yeah.
But in SMT, Jesus Christ, seeing him that big is like, whoa!
Thank you.
Thank you for sitting there and saying nothing.
Yeah, I forgot that was the wrong option to pick. Whoops. Oh well, we'll get another opportunity. That's probably one of the few times that
all right,
Yoshida didn't go up that time, or at least didn't provide the notes.
He's like one of the easiest to make go up anyway, so it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've already met the requirements to level him up next time. But yeah, if I didn't, I've got this phone conversation, so let's find out. Okay. There we go. So, yep. Now he'll definitely level up next time. Alright, 4 more ranks to go, then Jude can finally say goodbye.
Yay. So boring. See, that conversation it really kind of exemplifies that issue I take with him, where you're just sitting there listening to them chat instead of actually talking to them. Like he just waffles on about stuff I don't care about.
Gamer Guy says, I believe the next boss is Ishtar. You will have to turn off several Magatsui devices around the area that make Ishtar more powerful. Then comes the Demon Palace. The puzzles were not fun. Yeah, I've turned off, I think, 5 other Magatsui devices so far. I just need to get onto the next area where the last 2 are. I've also been fighting the Fiends alongside it, so it's been taking a little bit of time to do those. Because I want.
That's the DLC, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the DLC, and it's on the way to fighting the Demi Fiend. I saw Nam's Compendium tweet that the Demi Fiend was like balls to the walls difficult, and he's played a good chunk of the SMT games already, so that's gonna be fun for a newbie to SMT like myself.
Yeah, you're screwed.
Yep.
Today's the 4th day already. We getting a little better.
And somehow you're even more out there than you normally were.
I don't know. Can't really tell.
People cannot change their deep-seated habits that easily.
Oh, apparently they can't.
Progress for now. Oh, stop it! You're gonna blow my cheeks off.
Man, those girls are late. Who do they think they are making us wait like this?
Hello. Please excuse us.
Apple Pie says, I want to get a Switch one day, but I still love my 3DS.
And weren't sure which
That's fair enough. The 3DS
It's worth getting the Switch. It's really good.
Yeah, definitely. The 3DS is really good. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, the Switch has definitely improved some things.
You?
I don't think there's a single iteration of the 3DS / 2DS that doesn't hurt my hands after a while. I like the original hurt my hands. The XL original hurt my hands after a while. The new 3DS hurt my hands. The new 3DS XL hurts my hands.
Right.
The new 2DS hurts my hands.
Yeah.
The only one I haven't tried is the 2DS. I don't know what it is. Like, they just never quite nailed the design.
I know, right?
One of many awkward conversations in this game.
What the? This barely covers anything! That's normal for a swimsuit. Now, we just need to push these a little more this way.
Although I think, was it the bathhouse in
Are you supposed to move them with
Strikers
force?
made this more awkward.
You know, I'm
Yeah.
open to this stuff.
Bit of a different case in this occasion, but yeah,
I'm impressed.
it was pretty bad.
Doing up there?
There.
Gamer Guy says, I only wish you could fuse the Demi Fiend. There are some videos on YouTube that have modded him into the part. They modded it already? Jeez, they work
I
fast.
suspect that would.
Oh yeah, I saw. I think like a day before, somebody was showing off the first boss fight with in 60 frames per second on an emulator. It's just crazy.
I humbly request you do so as well.
Hell no!
You guys are such children.
Yeah, says the cat that's gonna cry like a little bitch in this arc.
Something about
Yeah.
swimsuit?
Yeah, we're going to the beach pretty soon, so they're trying some swimsuits out.
But yeah, I would like to have the Demi Fiend in SMT5. That'd be great. I would have thought they would do that, given how they made Dante and Raido a party member in Nocturne.
It seems we're good to go with the swimsuit.
It would have been pretty
All
cool.
flattery aside, I think it looks really great. Now you just gotta get rid of those round shoulders. Come on, straighten out your back. Right.
She might be some trouble, but I hope she can make some great memories.
Apple Pie says that's why I bought the Cyber Gadget hand grip. It's so much more ergonomic in terms of this is for the 3DS here.
Yeah.
I have not seen that particular one. I was thinking I'd 3D print one. I 3D printed one for my Vita. That made it a lot better, but I haven't done so for my 3DS yet.
Hmm.
All these questions and more will not be answered in this arc.
Nope.
I'm searching all alone, confessing while alone.
Nice.
Hello,
Hey.
Birdman.
Hello. Hey, Oyaza, who else? Kawakami. Nobody else. And neither of them are ready to level up.
And it's raining, so Chihaya won't be around.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go read. I'm gonna get the aquarium available. I said the last part that I wouldn't read it, but rather just wait until I get a confidant that does unlock it. But unfortunately, I looked it up and it seems like I missed my deadline for that, so I'm gonna have to read it instead.
Wasn't there a place where if it's raining and you read or something, you get like more effectiveness from reading it or something?
I'm not sure.
Like it might have been the library or the cafe in town.
Yeah, I think that.
I'm wondering if I should have gone there.
I think it's the library, but that's inside the school, and we're on summer break right now, so we can't even access it. And it's
I was
also at
thinking
night.
It's the cafe or something. I could have sworn there's a cafe you can go to.
I don't think so.
The one where you keep meeting Mishima and stuff.
You can study there, but I don't think you can read books.
Oh.
But either way, we're not going to get much effect in this from just reading about the aquarium.
So what should we do?
But either
sorry.
I was just going to say we're able to hang out with Caroline and Justine again now because they wanted to hang out at the aquarium.
That may be a good idea. It'll be a great way to strengthen our intra-squad friendships.
Apple Pie says, would it really kill portable console designers to make something that won't give you carpal tunnel or hand cramps? Lol. The Switch doesn't give me any. I mean, I don't play super duper long sessions. Have you found that it hurts your hands at all?
Not particularly. I mean, granted, I don't go into handheld for too long. But yeah, for one the sessions I have gone handheld, it didn't really hurt me after a while.
Well, and the Pro controller's pretty comfortable, and the Joy grips are pretty comfortable. Like, all three, I've never had issues with my hands, so I would say the Switch is pretty good for that.
Quite nice
Yeah.
to see. I much prefer that.
The Vita, PS Vita, that is like one of the fastest times my hands have given out. Like that, I was like playing for like 20 minutes and my hands were hurting with the Vita.
Will you stop that?
So does this mean her training?
Gamer Guy says Demi Fiend is OP as is, probably why he's not available for Fusion. Most bosses are available for Fusion anyway. There are some nice demons that can only be fused post game.
Yeah, I think given how the fiends you fight before the Demi Fiend, like Hellbiker and Matador, can get fused, I think that sort of makes up for it. But even then, you know, with someone like Matador, who's the lowest level of the fiends, you're gonna get rid of him after a while, and it's just it's they're gonna become obsolete eventually, and at that point, you just kind of wish you had something as powerful as the Demi Fiend, especially when you're gonna grind so much just to even stand a chance against him.
Birdman saying, where are your fingers in terms of why we're getting carpal tunnel with these things? I don't know that it's so much the fingers. I think it's like the angle you have to get your wrists in to get everything in position.
I imagine it's because of the way the Vita's designed too, like the circular edges.
Yeah. Well, this is with the 3DS as well. I think just the way your hand has to be. I'm trying to think about it now. It has to be kind of twisted in a certain way, and I guess that might be why it hurts. The Vita certainly it has I think there are a lot of reasons why the Vita is not very comfortable. But yeah, I'm trying to think what it is specifically. I think it must be the sort of twist you have to put into your hands. Oh, it was a joke. Sorry, Birdman.
Went over our heads.
Yeah, I thought it was a legitimate comment.
Second day in a row that we can't go out. Or rather, we can't go to see Chihaya. Yeah, Hifumi's not ready to
Just
level
hang
up.
out with Hifumi or something to
I was
get
gonna
it ready for next time.
I was gonna say I might read the billiards book that we got last time because because I can't improve it. I can't improve my technical damage otherwise. There it is.
Make sure your clothes up.
Anyway, what did I miss, says Birdman? Not a lot, just doing confidant.
Yeah, and just Futaba's got her swimsuit.
Very awkward. Another instance of Atlas thinking this is hilarious and dragging it out for ages. And just be like, no, fellas, no.
In my personal opinion, I don't even think the swimsuit looks that good when we finally see it.
Oh, yeah.
I think there could have been better ones for Futaba.
Should have given Yusuke the bikini.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gamer Guy says, by the end of the game, almost all demons are obsolete aside from the level 90 demons, Beelzebub, Metatron, etc.
Yeah.
That's the case with personas as well.
Yeah, pretty much.
Unless you're like me and like have like ones that you're like really dedicated to, like Seth. Like I never get rid of Seth, even though he's inferior to like Cert or something. Like, I'm just like, no. Seth all the way.
You can kind of get away with that in Persona, but I don't think you would be able to get away with that in SMT because of how much more difficult it is compared to Persona. Unless you maybe max out his stats.
Fireworks?
Somehow, I'm not actually sure how you do it in SMT.
No. He tried to go to a firework festival, but it got rained out. Not only did he get crushed in the crowd, he came home looking like some kind of drowned rat.
Fireworks, huh?
Wasn't that wet? We went right inside instantly.
Oh. Well,
Your finest pancakes, please.
Oh,
We don't serve up pancakes!
huh? You know each other? Wait, aren't you...
I'm Akechi.
Chatsur Sly says, Futaba and Yusuke really don't like each other. I think they sort of have like a brother and sister relationship type thing going on. I don't think they necessarily hate each other.
The atmosphere is
I don't
wonderful.
know I'd go
No
that
wonder
far.
Sai-san
I definitely don't
recommended
hate each
strongly to
other,
me.
but like,
I mean,
it's a very sarcastic relationship.
There's nothing more...
but they argue sort of like siblings,
Oh, no,
I would
that's
say.
not my
I
intention.
suppose.
I just came to enjoy some coffee.
And pancakes? No.
And she is? Oh, you must be Wakaba Ishiki's...
What'll it be?
Damn it, Akechi, you awkward bastard.
Coming right up.
And speaking of awkward, Birdman says, do you know how awkward it is
Seems
to
I'm
tune in to
welcome
see
no
this?
matter where I go.
Hey! And also, it's a
Our
Waffle
best.
House.
Did I bother you? My apologies.
Never.
Apparently, my mother
Never,
was
my
in a
darling.
relationship with some lowlife of a man. She was swiftly discarded when he learned she was
I
pregnant.
didn't ask.
That despair would lead to her death.
So,
Thanks to him, I was passed from foster
cream
home
and
to
sugar,
foster
or-
home. But I do quite well by myself these days. Ah, yes, Mejed. To think they'd be taken down by another hacker. I'm not sure whether Mejed was defeated by the Phantom Thieves themselves or an avid supporter. You're Futaba-chan, right? Sai-san told me about you. Many kids your age seem to be
Yusuke would not be
fans of
hitting on
Phantom
Futaba,
Thieves.
says Chatsur Sly.
No, certainly not.
No, definitely not.
What's the matter?
I think Mishima's probably the only one that would, given how Futaba's
Although
confidant
I'd rather not
eventually
be compared to people
goes.
like the Phantom Thieves, if at all possible.
His legs are clipping through the bar. I just
This is
noticed.
delicious.
This
You get to drink this coffee every day? I'm incredibly jealous. I would never
seems to
have
be a
thought
habit
boarding at this
of
cafe.
Persona
Yeah.
5 Royal.
We seem to share some kind of bond. Thank you. I believe that fate brings people together. It's strange, but talking to you is thought-provoking. Well, I think I found my go-to cafe.
Unfortunately,
Birdman says with Yusuke would date an art piece. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't see him dating anybody. I see him as the loner.
yeah. I mean, he's clearly interested given how he reacts to, An taking her clothes off back at his house and whatnot. So I think he's probably interested, but it would have to take a certain kind of girl, maybe.
Light fireworks.
Maybe,
I
yeah.
bought some.
Somebody who understood art as well as he does. Or
Yeah.
something, maybe. Yeah. Apple Pie says, I kind of ship Yusuke and Futaba, but I realize shipping can be incredibly controversial. There are certain times where it makes sense, like Kanji and Naoto
Everything on her own, though.
in Persona
She can do
4.
that. She
Like,
should be good to go.
that one's just like,
She did a great job.
I won't date Naoto for you, Kanji.
Yes.
I couldn't do that to you, my buddy.
Oh, hold on, Futaba. I haven't even put out my cigarette yet.
To an extent, I would also say the same thing for Ryuji and An. Not quite as much as Kanji and Naoto,
Super double move. Woo!
but similar.
Will you
Gamer Guy says, unfortunately, I wasn't keeping up on side quests in SMT5, so I had to go back and do a few so I could unlock Amanazoko and Fion Kumal.
Look.
Kumail. I'm not actually sure
I have
how
no
you
idea how
pronounce
to
that.
pronounce that, yeah.
I fought the dude like once so far in my playthrough. I haven't. I don't know if there are any other fights, but
We
yeah.
should take a poll here. Kukulin or Kukulane. We were discussing this earlier. Josh got a hold of, or you fought.
I
Which one
fought
was it?
Kukulane, yeah.
Yeah, and we wasn't sure like whether it's Kukulin or Kukulane. I think it's Kukulin because that's what Margaret says in Arena Ultimax.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure.
But anytime they say Dionysus instead of Dionysus, it bugs you as well. So
I'm pretty sure. It should, I start to question myself. Should it be Dionysus? I'm pretty sure it's Dionysus.
I think Dionysus flows with the tongue more personally, but if it's Dionysus, then yeah,
Enjoy the beach. We can finally have.
I'll try and adapt.
Facing twilight known.
All right, Chahaya's available. Let's go see her. Something else I should have really done. Rather than just strictly go to Shinjuku or wherever place that costs. You can actually go to these places for free if you just reply to the messages. But
Yeah.
I just haven't been doing that.
Oh,
I'm a chef's
Burman says that'd be like saying Yosuke and Chie. Yeah, that would suck. That's not a good one to to ship. They make no sense. I think Chie and Yukiko make more sense.
Yes.
Like, really.
Shahaya's not ready yet, so I'll get a fortune reading on her.
what shall we do?
Affinity reading, my dear.
With me?
There is great misfortune. What?
You're gonna have to go to Mementos soon. You're really running low on cash.
Yeah, no. But like I said, I want to get Chahaya and Takemi up enough so that way they can give me the requests so that way we can
Yeah.
kill two birds with one stone.
Well then.
Let's hang out.
Yes.
We're gonna hang out in the same place you work. There we go. She'll be ready next time.
Yeah, what a great hangout session. Do a reading for me. Keep doing your job.
Yeah.
Futaba will be in your care today. Make sure you don't let any dudes try to hit on her.
I'll fight them off. Oh.
Good.
I usually say that, and I think he scolds you if you do that.
Oh.
Hey, can we go already?
Johan Jarnstrom says, hey all.
Hello.
All right.
It's just a day trip. Don't underestimate me.
Right. Sorry. Guess I just have to let it go. Have fun, but be careful, you two.
Oh, look who's Mr. Caring now.
Hmm.
Where says, what is every Persona game's best music? Ooh.
Ooh. For this one, it's I Believe, and that's also my all-time favorite Persona music.
Packed.
The one in 4.
Yeah, I would say throw your mask away from Royal.
Sorry for the wait.
/5 in general.
Yeah. Somebody at Atlas had a lot of fun.
Yeah. Really, I have eyes for Yusuke here.
Got a better opinion of me now? What? Cat got your tongue? Come on.
Are we messing around?
Ren got to say a line.
Yay.
Yeah, anyway, P4 I would say time to make history.
Yeah, I would maybe say snowflakes for Persona 4.
Or if can we count the anime as part of it?
I don't know. Mainly, I would say just the games.
Oh, okay. I suppose I said game best music. Yeah, then I would say time to make history.
Yeah, snowflakes for me with P4.
Burn My Dread Last Battle, probably. For me, in 3. I really like Burn My Dread Last Battle. Or, maybe, if we're going specifically to Portable, and specifically the FES, then I'd probably say Sun.
Oh, yeah.
In Portable.
For Portable, I would say Way of Life, which is also my favorite town music in the games, in all of Persona. And, for FES, maybe Master of Shadow.
Here.
Yeah.
Okay, Futaba? I'm fine.
2, Innocent Sins battle music.
Lunchtime.
For me. That's my favorite battle music of every Persona ever.
It's cooked.
I would say either the battle music or the Taurus Temple, because I really like how calming it is there.
Why don't we eat lunch too?
For Persona 1, I would say
Bloody
maybe...
Destiny, I would say.
I would actually say the final battle against Pandora.
Even here?
My staple food.
But yeah, Bloody Destiny comes close too. No, actually, no, I changed my mind. School Days.
Yet how does it taste?
Oh, yeah.
Good.
What's up, Makoto? You ain't eating much. Not feeling well or something?
Talking Benson says, why is An teasingly punching Ryuji in this scene, though? Always found her reaction weird.
Yeah, it is really out of character. I thought that,
Still, you're
that as
worrying
well.
too much.
I don't know. They're sort of best buds at this point, to an extent. So,
Well,
I mean-
normally when he does that sort of thing, she calls him out for being a pervert or something. You know?
Right. I get what you mean. Okay.
Plans to ride a banana boat.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Only rent a 3-person.
Yeah, given how she reacted in the van, when they were on their way to Futaba's palace, I would have thought she wouldn't laugh like that.
You gotta treat us like
Exactly.
that. We're celebrities making headlines. You should treat us better.
I do think they're not bad in the metaverse, but in reality...
Oh, Persona 5 Strikers.
Still
Counter-Strike.
But they don't seem like
Yeah,
That's
I
my
would say
favorite.
this. I would say the same. Although, Daredevil is right up there too.
Yeah. I like the P3 side, like the Fire Up in the Night from Q, and Wait and See from Q2.
Not
Or that whatever I can never remember its name. The when you're in the lobby.
How amazing we are. Risk our lives being
but not the boss music.
Way we're the same as other guys around.
Laser Beam.
Good times and
I don't know. I really like the P3 side, like the Fire Up in the Night. it's my preferred version of it, and I just think I can almost always get really into it when it's on.
Yeah.
Well, if you put it that way, you may be right.
Arena and Ultimax, I don't remember any tunes other than the themes.
Yeah, I was gonna say Breakout of.
How amazing
It's
we are, Phantom Thieves.
Probably the one that immediately comes to mind.
Gotta steal, you know what?
Skull Lord says I haven't finished P4, but I have finished the original P5. And so, what is your favorite palace?
I see. I just need
I would
to
Kamoshida?
reality as well.
Yeah, I would say
All the hearts with the skill.
top pick would be the casino.
I'm sure girls will be
Oh yeah.
Second place would be I think Kamoshida's palace, and third would be
Doesn't sound bad.
the one in the third semester.
It's settled then. So, Mona,
Yeah.
you're in charge of
No, I think that's
okay?
about right. I'd say that's accurate for me as well. I'll go with
let's hurry up
that.
and go.
Hey, what the hell?
Apple Pie says Snowflakes from Persona 4 Golden is so good. It is very calming.
Yeah.
I've had it like I was like riding back from work in the winter time, and it's like really kind of brisk, and it's got the music playing on my headset when I'm riding home on my bike, and it's very soothing music to ride home to. Like you're just kind of slowly turning through the corners, and it somehow kind of fits with the music. It's great.
Yeah, it did sort of give me the idea that the game was gonna be ending at that point, because, like, when it comes in, you've already thwarted the killer, so it's just like, shouldn't we be wrapping up here?
Chester Slice says Sky's the Limit music is so good.
Yeah, Persona Shoji Meguro is just a freaking genius when it comes to music.
Definitely. Burner says mine would be 3, and 3 it would be Danger Zone. That's also a fantastic pick. Although we were recently getting into the one that you've Unavoidable Battle. That one's insanely good. I've been getting really into that one. Whenever you're fighting Strega.
You think
music? That one's really good.
I think I prefer Danger Zone to that personally, but yeah, that's not too bad either.
But then you've also got was it Memories of You?
Memories of You, yes, the credits music.
Yeah.
And Heartful Cry.
Heartful Cry.
No.
There's some really good tracks. Anyway, Birdman says in 4 his favorite is Your Affection.
Yeah, it's a good choice.
That's also very, very good. And 5 is I Believe.
We thought we lost our prototype.
Yeah, the I Believe crew.
It was actually the call of fate.
Apple Pie says opinions on PQ2 battle themes. Go! Well, like I already said, Wait and See is my favorite of the tracks. I'm not big on the 4 one.
I think it's okay. If anything, I think the Persona 5 one is the weakest.
Yeah, definitely that's the weakest. But I think the 4 one would be a close second for me.
I kind of like it.
But trust me.
But yeah, Wait and See just sort of trumps them all. The Persona 3 battle theme.
This wasn't in the original P5, was it?
It was, but it wasn't voiced.
Pick up where we left off last time. So,
Pretty sure that's Kamoshida as well, the voice actor.
We gotta go.
Yeah.
was it something I said? Oh, what a tragedy. Another starlet slips through our fingers.
It's so
that is, yeah.
It's very odd hearing him do that after finishing Tales of Vesperia recently, where he just sounded completely bored as one of the villains.
Where's Yusuke? So this is where you two were. I've been searching for you.
Yeah, and so it begins.
Yep.
The lobster obsession.
Lobsters? Well, you
Kyrie Light says, I need a Makoto
I
swimsuit.
found these beautiful
Yeah, she rocks it.
You need a
I
Yusuke
decided
one.
to spend the
Yeah.
of my money on them.
Everybody should
But-
be wearing Yusuke's.
But yeah, so I forgot to comment on it during the anime cutscene because we got caught up on Persona music. But yeah, the swimsuit on Futaba is just a bit in my opinion. It's just like they build it up so much, and yet
It doesn't really suit. I think if we're being fashion critics here, a one piece would perhaps be more suiting to Futaba.
yeah, exactly.
Well, the composition is all wrong.
Come on, don't lie to us, baby. How about you come for a nice cruise on our boat? There's
No, that's later.
Yuri Lowenthal, what are you doing?
industry people will be coming along.
Are you even listening to us?
Sorry about the wait. Huh, so you were serious.
Throw the lobsters at them.
Friends.
That's what we've been saying from the start.
Don't you find it boring spending your time with kids like
If we're
that?
counting
Is that
spin-off...
sorry? That dude that just spoke was that Xander putting on a voice?
Hey, let's just let the children have
Well,
fun
this
with
guy.
fellow children.
Yeah.
We'll be
I don't
going
think so.
now.
Not sure. I don't know. Can he do voices besides his already awesome one?
I think so. He probably could, but yeah.
Pestering us.
But anyway,
Anyway, yeah, Birdman say if we're counting spin-off, 3 dancing is Brand New
To be honest, it
Days.
was nearly
oh yeah,
Remix.
I think that's the one with where the girls are in like Tron outfits, aren't they?
Oh, yeah.
Those lobsters? One in each hand.
And, 4...
Oh no, sorry, no, I'm wrong. That's Memories of You I'm thinking of. I can't remember what Brand New Days was.
Them whole?
Anyway, the 4 dancing game was Backside of the TV remix.
Yeah, good
And
choice.
5 with the Stars and Us
We
remix.
did tons.
Also good. One of the few good remixes in the Persona
Yeah.
5 dancing game.
I can't think of any of the 5 dancing game remixes I like. They all kind of disappoint me.
I think
3... What's the...
Just real quick, sorry, before we carry on. I'm pretty sure this whole montage of the Phantom Thieves playing came out in the anime before this, and I'm pretty sure they added it in Royal, which I find quite interesting.
Pack up.
Yeah, makes them look more friendly.
Yeah.
Her last exercise.
There's a bit with Kawakami later too that I'm pretty sure came from the anime first, in the Hawaii trip.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyway, yeah, 3 dancing. I would say whatever one that was.
my fault that
I hate to say it, but it's the one with Yukari.
Yeah.
Because everyone
Yukari does have some good stuff.
I can't remember what it's called. But it's got like a weird bit at the start where they does like a beep 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 thing, but I can't remember what it's called. But it's really weirdly catchy. And or the whatever one that one Mitsuru does. I think it was Burn My Dread. A remix where she does her cool hip movement.
Yeah.
Dance. I don't know how she does that, but she does it really well.
Yeah.
Specialist for 4 dancing games. Specialist is my favorite remix in all of the 4 dancing games.
I'd say either that or the Signs of Love one that Naoto does.
How she'd scold me for peeking.
Oh yeah.
It was cognitive science, wasn't it?
The cognitive world can become distorted through desires. If it becomes distorted, a person begins exhibiting.
Birdman says Arita is a remix of Heartful Cry. Ultimax Breakout. Q1 is Laser Beam. Q2 is Cinematic Tale, and Strikers is Daredevil.
Isn't that about
all good choices?
Yep. Very good.
That's the metaverse.
Laser Beam, especially. Yeah, I really like Laser Beam. It's an underrated one.
But now I understand. After it actually happened to me, all I thought about was my mom. I was trapped in
Apple Pie's just getting really into singing Wait and See.
it took me a minute to figure out what the lyrics were from, but yeah, I get it now.
Clearly, you haven't listened to the song enough.
So many ways.
It was that last bit. It was that last bit that got me. That
who's gonna be smiling?
Who's gonna be
That I overheard
smiling?
you accidentally.
You gotta do the trumpets too. You gotta.
Ah, the bug.
Birdman says I can hear the music through this comment. Yeah, it's just the moment I started reading it, I was like.
I had to keep an eye on Sojiro, make sure he was actually working.
Talk about an awful hobby.
Test Slice's P3 Dancing Moonlight was a fun game. I loved all the music. My favorite was Deep
When
Breath
I heard that,
music
I was
remix.
so happy I jumped up and down. I thought
It's probably
my heart.
it's definitely better than the 5 dancing game.
Yeah.
Josh mentions this in his review, but like the 5 one just has so many disappointing remixes, and it was probably released too soon.
Yeah.
That it didn't get a good shot. Like if they had waited till at least maybe Q2 had happened, or at least Royal, you know, something else come out before it, that would have made more sense. But they did it like right after pre-5.
Yeah, it was like a little over a year.
Yeah, so we only had the songs from Persona 5, so it was a lot of remixes of the same songs, and all of them were not good.
Yeah.
In my opinion, anyway. I don't like, and or at the very least, did not get anywhere near as good as the originals.
Yeah.
Like I don't think there was any one of them where I was like, I like this a lot. I would listen to this one over the original.
It made me
Whereas Specialist, I don't listen to the original Specialist anymore. I listen to the
Yeah, I do as well. I don't as well.
Yeah, the Dancing in Moonlight, not Dancing in Moonlight. Dancing All Night Specialist.
You guys would be taking such risks for me. I didn't think you'd worry about me so much. I'm sorry that I acted like I doubted you guys.
Do you believe in us now?
Yeah, I can tell.
Nah.
You aren't bad guys. That's why I have a request.
Skull Lord says I like Futaba's Palace, and it's probably because of the OST. Yeah, I know some people really like that. Personally, personally, it's not one of my favorite Palace themes, but it's not bad.
The reason why she was
as for one of the best palaces, yeah, I would say so. That's probably maybe 4th for me, just below the 3rd semester one.
Is this about?
I was just double checking it. It's Want to Be Close is the Yukari one I like from Dancing in Moonlight. It's weirdly like catchy. I get really into it.
But perhaps you're
What is a tragedy with Moonlight is good as it was, much better as it is than
Right before my mom died.
Starlight. It should have had the FemC.
In what way?
No idea why it doesn't have the FemC.
And a dance from
She
Koromaru.
wouldn't answer back.
And a dance from Koromaru. Koromaru should have been there.
It was more like she collapsed and fell.
Not just in his little anime form.
That's why I thought what was written in the notes was real and looked into it. I read books.
Talking Benson says, yeah, it was in the anime, the manga and the anime, the montage where they're having fun.
Yeah.
I like the montage in Royal though. He says, yeah, it's a cool addition.
Yeah, it just adds a little extra friendliness with them all.
My mom's research was
Yeah, something C's really needed in Persona 3, I think.
by someone, and her research was treated like it never existed. I bet
I
it's
think it's maybe the polka
those
dots.
adults in the black suits who read the
I'm looking at the swimsuit now, or whatever they are.
Futabas
Polka
or
dots.
Yusuke's.
Futaba.
Futabas, like as to why why it doesn't work.
I think I can find out more.
I'm just
about
trying to figure it out.
then
I don't know, I think it's just because of how frilly it is.
Yeah,
and just
it's not really suiting with her character.
No, but I think, like you said, a One Piece would have fit better for her.
Are they strawberries? What are they?
I don't know. I can't quite tell.
I could see little green stems on them. I have no idea. Anyway, it doesn't fit Futaba very well. Yes, we are.
Was more useful than you, as a matter of fact.
So it begins.
Excusable. This is what our Phantom Thieves are like.
Burma says Brand New Days was Makoto Yuki dancing. I don't remember that one. Dancing
I think I know the one that's I think it's the Answers credit music.
What's that?
Oh,
It's not
he
cool
wasn't in that.
by our real names.
No, but I gave it to him anyway.
Joker, Skull, Mona, Panther, Queen, and I'm Fox.
In Futaba's case, Hacker wouldn't be right.
The Persona 3 anime has a beach montage, says Birdman. Oh, cool. Yeah, we still only saw the first movie. We need to get on the others.
Why don't we
Hank says, "Damn, I missed the beach episode."
Super lame.
Ah well.
No
There's still plenty of antics to be had.
Yeah, we still got the Hawaii section, so that's essentially a repeat of the beach trip.
See, I kind of like Pharaoh.
Yeah,
I like Pharaoh.
I mean, Oracle's fine, but like, yeah, Pharaoh's... Yeah, I like Pharaoh too. I'm not sure why it was that.
I'll guide you all to victory. Sounds great.
I get why it's Oracle, but like I would have liked Pharaoh.
The rumored
Yeah.
Phantom Thieves would be so close.
Same goes to you. To think
Futaba has now joined the party, says Skull Lord. Yep, and in the Hawaii trip, we'll be briefly meeting our next party member.
Let's go home.
Very briefly.
Yes, very briefly.
Yes. The incident with
Yes. It's all going to plan.
spur the Phantom Thieves.
See, you just summed up the scene right there.
Yeah. That's all this guy does.
There are effective ways to use the Phantom Thieves. Now would be the
Talking
best
Benson
time to
says, which
dispose
Phantom
of
Thieves codenames do you like the best / the worst?
whether they're connected.
They're all pretty good. Well, apart from, like I said, I would prefer it was Pharaoh for Futaba. I think Oracle's a little generic.
Hey,
Yeah, just a wee bit.
Everybody else I'm pretty happy with.
Yeah, I would say so as well.
What was did Kasumi ever get one?
Yeah, it was Violet.
Violet. I guess for the fact that I didn't remember, it probably means it wasn't very good.
I think Violet's okay.
Yeah. I don't know what else he would give to her. I think Violet is just too similar to Noir, and I like Noir with Haru better than I like Violet with Kasumi.
Yeah, I like it, but I generally like the name Violet anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm pretty happy with all of them, really.
Yeah, I guess if I had to choose one that was the weakest, probably Mona, because that's not too far off on Morgana.
Yeah, it's not very. It's not like imaginative or anything.
Yeah, it's just like a shorter version of Morgana. It's not very creative.
Like, yeah, they could have made it, since his persona is Zoro, we could have made it some sort of famous, you know, hero or something as his code name.
Yeah. Another Mementos Request, which is good.
Apple Pie pointing out, we never say Futaba's code name. Yeah, we hardly ever hear them say Oracle.
Yeah, maybe a couple times, but yeah, not too often.
Birdman thinks Oracle sounds better than Pharaoh. Yeah, it's up to you, really.
Yeah.
It would be nice if maybe they recorded a couple different codename options, maybe.
Yeah.
So that like those options actually have a purpose when they're deciding the codenames, maybe. And they could. Birdman says they could cut out all the SIU moments. Yeah, pretty much.
They really could.
If Sai is in the room with him, then it tends to mean more, because it shows like her getting scolded or whatever, or told not to do this or that.
Yeah.
And that sets up her whole arc that we'll get into later. But whenever it's just him looking out of his window or talking on the phone, being like, yes, all according to plan, it just makes no sense.
Yeah.
I look forward to it.
Yep.
Yes.
Damn it, girl. Although I probably could have gone to... I forgot to go to Chihaya, actually.
You fool.
I am a fool.
Talkie Benson says, man, why didn't Royal do anything with the SIU director? They could have improved on that. Yeah, I guess they could have.
Yeah.
Why didn't they?
I don't really think there's much you could improve, because it's...
Well, either cut him out or make him actually...
Exactly. I
serve a purpose.
I think that's the only way you could improve it, is just cut him out entirely.
Oh, sweet.
Or bump his roll down, you know? Just have the bits where he's talking to Sai. Don't need the bits where he's being like, yes.
How did he know?
I actually called it.
Anyway, I've already hit up Makoto and the others. I'll be counting on you to get me through this tomorrow.
You shouldn't hit girls, Ryuji.
You gotta be kidding. Might as well get some sleep while we can.
Imagine Ryuji saying something useful. Cut to Sai saying you're useless. Says Skull Lord.
So scary.
Thing was me? That can't. I'm supposed to be human. I should be.
Popeye says Kasumi should have been Appetite.
In the depths of
Yeah.
Yeah.
Codename Appetite.
I'm sure
Why
I'll
not?
be fine.
Whenever I hear Violet, it sounds super close to Byleth. I guess.
Yeah, I can hear that.
Oh,
Well, the cat does moan a lot, says Kyrie. Like, yeah, Mona makes sense. Yeah, Mona does make sense for that.
Don't you get?
I think that's like everybody's first joke when they're making a Morgana joke, isn't it?
Not that I've seen.
We've made that joke.
Have we? I don't remember.
Yeah, we've made that where he does moan a lot.
We've said a lot of things about Morgana. I lose
track.
track.
Well, true. Yes, we do crap on him so much.
Weird.
Appetite's been knocked down, says Apple Pie.
I'd be bothered by it. If what I saw from
Johan Yarnstrom says, next Persona anniversary announcement is coming next month. Won't get my hopes up, though. Nah, I don't think I would either.
No, at this point, I'm just like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, a Persona 3 remake or Persona 6 or anything is just a pipe dream at this point.
And to be frank, this storage room isn't bad either. Then again, I can't wait to turn back to being a human so I can move out.
Skull Lord says, who's the best party member?
Suite on the highest
Well, it would probably be our waifus, I guess.
But rather than becoming some thing,
or Yusuke.
Or Yusuke.
so bad either. You and me made a deal, yeah?
I would probably still say either Makoto or Kasumi. Not just because, they're the usual love interests I go for. Hooray!
All right.
Would you be the same?
I would say either On or Yusuke or Akechi.
Yeah, Akechi's is also good.
I'm very fond of Akechi.
Akechi's is good in Royal, not so much in Vanilla.
It's much better. He's much better in Royal, certainly. I would probably say On then Akechi if we're doing Royal versions.
Yeah.
I'm done.
As for me, I'm done for.
Talk about a cliched way to end your summer vacation. I can't believe
Why are you here?
even touched your homework until
You're just
last
making rude comments.
Well, everyone's free to spend their time as they choose.
Apple pie's
I
nice
guess
one
some
appetite,
people
just what I
just can't
expect from an
help
athlete.
themselves.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
See, I think this
Come
works.
on, I think he's learned his lesson. More importantly, why don't you folks take a break?
Boss! Oh, here, relax.
Talking Benson says maybe a P5 arena. That would be nice.
The shop for a bit.
All I want is Margaret in that, and I'd be happy. If I
Yeah.
can continue suplexing Josh into next week, I'd be happy.
Meh. And Kyrie Light says Morgana's a very judgmental, judgeable kitty. Sorry.
It's me. Isn't there a female athlete?
Whoa.
Very,
yes.
very judgeable.
Yeah. We're gonna be seeing that soon.
Do you mean the one in
Rido
gymnastics?
Kuzuno says hello.
Hello, Rido.
The one everyone's saying is super cute.
Oh yeah, Yoshizawa, right? Wasn't she gonna be in the summer meet? Or is that already over?
Ah, about that.
Makoto?
Well, I just happened to...
I find it hard to believe Ryuji has a pencil case.
School the other day. Yoshizawa-san's...
I don't think he'd be organized enough to have a pencil
They
case.
weren't exactly stellar.
I see.
There seemed to have been a great many people expecting her success there. It's gotta be tough for her.
Yeah. Ain't there one more meet left this year in gymnastics, though?
If Persona 6 takes place in a different country, which one would you
That
pick?
one? Who cares what anybody at school says?
I'd
French
rather
Persona.
stay in what? Baby! Return
Oh,
of Baby
yeah.
from Persona 3 if it's in
Bump into
France.
Mishima-kun before
I would
the
rather
competition
stay in
started.
Japan, though.
Yeah, yeah, it's just nice to have a game that's somewhere else other than the US or something.
And he showed
Yeah.
posts on an underground site about our school.
Also, we tried that. It
School's
didn't
planning
work.
to abandon
Yeah,
student who
we did an American
making
Persona.
Shinji look better.
Whoa, wait a sec.
There was no name, and it sounded like just another rumor at first.
Josh, you need to learn how to get good, says Birdman. What for? I didn't do anything.
Because you messed up Hifumi, I think.
Still,
Oh,
since the case with Kamoshida, the school's been frantically...
then I got the
trying to improve
notes.
its public image, right? At the very
You wasted it.
This abandonment of honor students would
Of
fall
course,
Oh.
it's probably just going to be a poster or something
I can't
like
deny
that.
the possibility that they would...
In terms of the anniversary announcement. Most
Ah.
likely.
onto their athletes.
Let's face it, really. They're not really putting in any effort.
Yeah.
Regardless of whether it's true or not, such behavior is extremely self-serving.
Just like we thought this whole time. They're still...
I've been bringing Lego Ninja Go, and surprisingly, it's the one thing from my childhood that holds up, says Rido Kuzunoha.
Yoshizawa's spot on the team.
Did you go and see the movie? Because are you like one of the 3 people that saw it?
The worst case scenario.
There was a movie?
Yeah, came out like a few years ago.
Oh, alright, okay.
It's still by the Lego movie and Lego Batman people, I think.
On a topic everyone's talking about.
Oh, alright.
The
Apple Pie say, what about Avatar Last Airbender? That is a great show.
The
That is
Phantom
still a great
Thieves
show.
shocked the world.
I never actually seen. I saw like the first few episodes years ago, but I really don't remember anything about it. But
I've not watched the whole thing. I watched the first season and a bit of season 2. But it was really good. I haven't bothered to get into it again yet.
This is getting pretty crazy. So the whole
I'm aware that the Shyamalan movie has to be stayed far away.
Man, it's hot.
Right. There's a crossword waiting for us.
I'm trying to think what our childhood one would be that probably still holds. I imagine Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends still holds up.
I don't even remember.
In terms of just shows in general, or
well, the ones that would hold up the test of time. I can't think of anything that would be really dated in Foster's. Whereas like Danny Phantom or something, that's very much a 2000s show. Foster's is pretty timeless, I'd have thought.
I guess SpongeBob in that sense, but
yeah,
even if it's not as good,
we still quote SpongeBob to this day.
Yeah, the entire internet does still. That's given that much of an impression. All right, what we got? Stationary hotspot. Okay, come back to that.
Wait, a stationary hotspot heat. What?
Come back to that. Psychic sensations or palm fruit. Coconut?
Coconut, maybe.
Yeah, coconut. I could fit that. Okay. So what would that be for Hawaiian Garland or Psychic Sensation? See, I hear Hawaiian Garland and just think like the first boss of Final Fantasy 1 just is just in a luau or something.
Yeah.
Psychic Sensations. And
Oh, is it like sense or something? Oh no, we're down another end.
I'm stuck on this one. Kyrie Light, you're here. Help us. You're usually good at this stuff.
Apparently, the Ninjago movie sucked. Not gonna lie, it got the characters wrong, and it didn't feel like Ninjago.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, no.
Watching the trailer, it did seem like it was just pretty much cashing in for the sake of it, unlike what the Lego Movie and Lego Batman did. I'm really stuck on this. Sorry?
Talking Benson says, did you guys play 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim, by the way? Never heard of it.
No, I saw that Atlas is going to be re-releasing it on Switch. I don't really know much about it, but I have heard of it. Looks okay.
If it's a Atlas property, we'll probably like it.
Right, I think we might have to look this one up. I'm really stuck here.
One moment, please.
Yep.
Island?
Island. Whoops. No. Thank you. Kyrie Light's message just came through. Sorry. Thank you anyway.
All right. I see. Nice.
Oh, and our knowledge just went up. Right.
Koro says SpongeBob is the grandfather of the internet meme.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay. Jahaya's ready to go, so let's go see her. She was texting me anyway.
Oh, now everybody wants to hang out.
Yeah, indeed. I thought I saw Akechi as well. Anyway. So Jahaya's ready to go. I'll get the fortune done on Kawakami maybe.
Yeah.
What shall we do?
There she is.
Here we go.
Vibes for Psychic and Lay for Garland. What the heck is even Lay?
Oh. I'm guessing it's that flower necklace thing.
Oh, maybe.
What do you think?
Okay, so hopefully that'll be good for Jahaya, but let's...
Skullord says, which social link is the easiest? Or confidant, I guess.
That would, in this game, that would be Yoshida, I would say.
Yeah, for sure. He's really, really easy to get right.
Yeah, he's very easy to please. For 4, I'm not really sure, actually. They're all kind of a pain in the ass sometimes.
Yeah.
I
guess maybe Naoto, because she comes in quite late in the game.
Yeah, but I find her answers are quite hard to get right.
Sometimes, not always, I find.
Yukiko's pretty easy one.
Yeah.
And Rise.
Oh yeah, Rise for sure.
Yeah, I'd say Rise actually. She's pretty easy to get right.
Yeah, maybe. I would say
You chuck her a little tiny bit of praise, and it's like 3 notes.
Yes. For
3, I think it's the old couple. The old couple is like really easy. It's like every time you hang out with them, they go up. And all you have to do is like go to a tree once or twice.
If we're going with FES, then yeah, I would say the old couple as well. If we're going with portable, then I would probably say Sayori.
Isn't she the one who like gets a really bad rap all the time?
Yeah, she just gets her life completely shit on.
I had trouble with that one. I kept saying the wrong thing. I couldn't figure out what she wanted from me. Because I'll try to be like, oh, they're there, and then she'll be like, it's alright, I'm fine, and it will go like one note, and I'm like, okay. So clearly, I thought, okay, so she wants to be, you know, strong by herself. Okay, I get that. So and I'd be like, okay, I'm going to pretend like it didn't happen, and just be like, so anyway, what about this thing? And then it'll still be like, yeah, fine, and one note again. I couldn't get a feel for what she wanted me to say. Old couple, it was just like, say the nice option, that was it.
I didn't have too much trouble leveling up Sayori from what I remember, but it was certainly not easy to actually watch that social link.
Thank you.
That was just, that was really really horrible. Just what was going on with her.
Oh, they meant they meant like charm or guts or something. Oh, we went off on a massive tangent there.
Well, you got an answer for a completed
bonus answer.
Yeah, you got a bonus answer. There you go.
Confidence, I think, is usually the one that's a bit of a troublemaker.
Yeah.
Or proficiency. Proficiency can be a little annoying.
In Persona 4, for me, it was diligence, because it just kept refusing to go up. For this game, I would say kindness. For 3, I'm not...
Oh, yeah, I forgot about kindness. Yeah, kindness, for sure.
For 3, I think they're all about even.
Birdman's saying confidant easiest is Mishima. That's a good point. Mishima's really easy. You just have to do requests.
Yeah, that's an easy one, but even then, you still have to go to Mementos, unlike Yoshida. You have to make more of an effort for Mishima.
Talking Menza says, I think the nurse is quite easy once you figure her out. This is for P4, I guess.
Ooh, just barely made it.
I never maxed her out. I don't know. Or did I?
I've maxed her out, and I can say, yeah, it's not too difficult. I wouldn't say it's like super easy, because I have spent a number of days just working without leveling her up, because she just wouldn't friggin' budge through the late social link. But
that's what I had with Sayori. I had to just like keep hanging out at the doctor's office or whatever.
Yeah.
I never expected what happened to Futaba's mother would be connected to those incidents in the city. We can't leave this be.
I learned Ryuji's social link in original P5 sucks when you try to do a P5 complete run. Does it? Why?
They truly exist.
Oh, I guess because you have to like try and hang out with them, and then like you have to wait days for things to happen sometimes.
Yeah, I guess so.
We've got a new addition to the team.
Fun fact, Sayori shares the same last name as Zenkichi Hasegawa.
Coincidence?
Maybe he has another daughter.
And he's somehow disappointed in her. Who are you romancing? Haru, Makoto, everyone has Hank. Yeah, it was Kasumi. We did some polls a few weeks ago, and Kasumi ended up being the winner, with Makoto coming very close.
By the way, what's your favorite Persona/Demon, says Birdman. I think we've had that one.
Yeah, we've had this question a few times before, and I can usually never remember because there are so many. Especially,
I'm very fond of Seth, and I'm very fond of Satan.
Especially now that we got SMT5, and there's just even more.
You don't have any plans.
I remember Nam saying it was Satan because of the 12 boobs.
Yeah, I remember that.
I'll go out now. The break's almost over.
I guess mine would be Yoshitsune just because of how much of a friggin' powerhouse he is.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you said that last time.
This place is supposed to be super delicious too.
For me, Seth or Trumpeter.
Oh, Trumpeter is a good one, yeah.
We do like Trumpeter.
Man, that thing never stops me.
Jack Frost, Skull Lord saying, yeah, I like Jack Frost. He's quite good in P4 because like you can get Bafula quite early with him.
With a cat in tow. Yeah, sorry, but it's gonna have to be a no. I do feel sorry for it though. Well, I guess I don't mind bringing some sushi home.
He knows me so well. Let's see. I want some medium fat tuna, fatty tuna, salmon roe, anago, and
The anime does this so much better.
Yes.
You get Morgana singing a song about his medium fatty tuna that he's looking forward to having.
Yeah.
It's just it's amazing.
How is it?
It's just out of nowhere amazingness. It makes you like him a little bit more.
Yeah, indeed.
Like that. Look, no one's gonna take your food. What did I tell you? Drink some tea.
Restroom!
Huh? Oh, restrooms. They're that way.
That's pretty dangerous, putting 2 knives right in front of customers.
Yeah. I guess it's up on a ledge. Away.
The still.
Back in the day, her mother, and I used to go eat out often. This brings
Burn says others of note: Metatron, Michael, and Black Frost.
forgotten about it.
Also good choices.
Yeah, I quite like King Frost.
Yeah, King Frost is pretty cool.
Cert, I'm pretty good with. I'm pretty happy with whenever I use him.
You're still going to eat?
He's the only one who gets Ragnarok, so he's very useful.
I'm throwing in the towel.
Which is it? I'm going to use the restroom.
I kind of like Skathach as well for the design.
Check, please.
Coming right up.
When I got into middle school, my mom and Sojiro took me out to eat sushi to celebrate. That sushi was so good. Today's was pretty good too. I hope the 3 of us can come again sometime.
This is the sort of thing that makes me not want to ever romance Futaba, not only just because she's so much younger, but also that this makes it feel like such a brotherly, sisterly thing.
You say so much younger. She's like 15 and everybody else is like 16, 17.
Well, yeah, I thought they were like 17. I feel like she seems almost childlike.
You're joking.
Well,
She's
yes.
so recluse and such.
Yeah. You wouldn't be mistaken in thinking she wasn't 15.
Well, exactly. But it seems like that where I'm just like, how can you look at those two and think, yes, romance option?
Yeah.
Huh? Wait, where's my sushi? Where's my fatty tuna?
Joker Sojiro knife fight. Let's make it happen, says Koro. I think Joker would win. It's kind of a no contest there.
So that's why.
Kind of feel that's one of the few moments where I feel bad for Morgana.
Yeah.
He was looking so forward to, especially when you hear the anime version, where he sings a song about how excited he is. Like, you just feel terrible.
Yeah.
It's like, no.
We're meeting in Akihabara.
Either that or when you date on and he starts getting depressed during Valentine's Day.
No, that one I'm like, yeah, suck it, you old bastard.
All right.
I want to see that little walk of sadness as he leaves.
Is this where we're supposed to be meeting?
I thrive on
Not
it.
here? Try checking around.
Missed opportunity to put the Juness theme.
Are you all by
Yeah.
yourself? Where did you come from?
Do you think the darts is the easiest minigame? Asked Skull-Lord. I think it's kind of the only minigame, isn't it?
Well, I think billiards is the easiest because you don't actually have to do anything.
Yes, it's true.
That looks bad. What are you gonna do?
Let's watch. Oh.
Yeah, hurry.
Yeah, I've never tried any of the other options, but yeah, just to be safe. I would feel too bad for Futaba.
Huh? Who are you?
Hey!
You are in Britain, right? Says Talking Benson. Ever try Japanese or Chinese tea? I just drink traditional English tea, even though I'm only half English and half American. But Jude doesn't drink any tea whatsoever. He's a red blood American.
Well, it's just I don't like it.
Well, that
I don't
too.
like coffee either, so I'm not
No.
a good American and I'm not a good English person. I'm afraid I don't like tea or coffee.
You're not lying.
I'm not too big on coffee either, unless it's like a frappuccino, because at the very least you can just put ice cream or something in it.
Yeah.
Futaba, are you okay?
Sorry. I thought I conquered my fears back at the beach.
Apple Pie says, I romanced Futaba on my first playthrough because when she said, being okay on my own, can I wait on that one? I died a little inside.
I got so scared all by myself.
That's fair enough. I do
Yeah.
I do feel bad for her on that end, especially when having to say, we're just teammates, not boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah.
But yeah, as
Birdman pointing out as well, I feel terrible turning down Haru. That's the one where I feel bad.
Yeah, I feel terrible.
Close.
And
You're okay.
yes, you are also correct, Birdman. They do play the Junes theme during the Crane game, which now that we have unlocked Akihabara, we should be able to see that in action.
Myself. I'm a failure.
Futaba.
But I'm okay outside.
Why are you smiling?
Is he some kind of key item? Please, be my key item.
She's
I'll
the
try and get better
gamer.
at navigation if you do.
At least it's not as bad here as it is in Strikers.
For reals? Then it's a deal.
It's okay, Jude says Kyrie Light, I'm English and I don't like tea or coffee.
There's two of us. There are dozens of us. Dozens!
Non-tea and coffee drinkers unite.
We would, but we're too tired because we have no caffeine.
We were impressed with the intel gathering skills of the Phantom Thieves as well.
Surprised you don't drink like energy drinks or something in that case.
This would have been impossible
No.
unless you had a skilled hacker.
They're disgusting.
They are disgusting, but yeah, I'm surprised you don't. Either way.
I swap it out with
I am it shall become
sweets
the wind
mostly.
with the birth of
Yeah.
the hermit
the sour Skittles at the moment.
Chance to cast Kaja or party healing magic during battle. Cool.
Alright.
Yeah, so much like Rise in Persona 4, sometimes Futaba will jump in and either boost up your party members or heal you for a little bit, or if you rank up her confidant enough, she'll eventually be able to charge or concentrate your next attack or refill your SP, even though it's very little, so it's kind of like, what's the point?
Also in Royal, they made it that she can join an all-out attack.
Yes, that is correct. And I quite like that addition.
Welcome home. Where were you two?
Akihabara.
What? That's incredible, Futaba.
I guess.
I just hope
Birdman says even her all-out attack is get good.
able to go to high
Yeah,
school someday.
because she's the gamer.
Yeah.
Well, that's enough of that. Oh, I bet you're exhausted after dealing with all those people, huh? Let's get you to bed. Hey, we're gonna head back.
Like, I get the idea that, so this has always kind of bothered me in Persona 5, and either Vanilla or Royal, but I get that Sojiro's trying to ease Futaba into, like, getting out of her shell and all that by, like, sort of talking to her like a little kid, almost, but I think he goes a bit too far with it sometimes. He just sort of needs to reel it back a bit.
The whole point, I think, is that he doesn't know how to talk to her.
Well, yes, there's that, too.
the whole years of trying to talk to her through the door and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I think that was the whole point. He just doesn't know how to talk to her.
Yeah, I get that, but it's even still.
I think it makes sense given that info.
Fair enough.
T93 says, "Hey ho, hey ho."
Hey-o. And Kyrie Light.
Path Beyond the Dark says, "Hey ho,
Hey-o. And Kyrie Light says, I did drink caffeine drinks and I've kicked the habit now. Congratulations.
Koro says, "I don't like tea or coffee, but soda I'll drink all day, every day."
At least.
It's not good for your health.
Yeah, your dentist must love you. Alright, so am I gonna get to go to bed? Or rather, do something. Yeah, it seems like it.
The show's over. Mission accomplished. Adieu, and then get good. I do like adieu. The adieu.
Yeah, adieu's
on
pretty
ours
good.
is pretty good.
Oh, we still have a DVD that I haven't actually watched yet. I'm probably gonna be late on that. How's our plant looking, actually?
Bernard says, "Josh, do you like milk?" No.
Not on its own, no. I drink it with, like, tea, and I don't mind milk in things, like, or rather, it being used to make things like cheese and whatnot. And chocolate milk I can drink, because that at least adds a little bit of flavor, but regular milk on its own, no thank you.
Won't put milk on his cereal.
Nope. I eat dry cereal. Not
It's
like...
weird.
If it calls for it, though, I won't eat, like, you know, Weetabix or something, because that's a bit too dry. But if it's just something like, I don't know, Honey Nut Cheerios or something like that, or Cocoa Pops, then yeah, I can eat that fine without milk.
Hey, hey!
Kindness not going up, damn it.
As always.
I think we do have enough, though, to actually start Futaba's social confidant.
Well then.
And I think later on you might need max kindness for later in the confidant. Can't quite remember.
Show confidential link there.
Yeah, there you go.
Listen up, inmate. I'm
The other dark says cereal without milk. What the hell, man?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's weird. I've said this many a time. I've pointed out how weird it is.
It will help guide you.
He won't give in.
When I was small,
won't have milk.
When I was small, my parents put milk in a sippy cup. So I would usually drink from that, and then as soon as they took that away from me and I upgraded myself to a full-on cup, yeah, I didn't.
No, I was like, nah, no milk, and he's held that grudge ever since.
But even, yeah, I have tried it in more recent years, and I still don't like it on its own.
This is not necessarily to prove so.
That's the deep-seated hatred of not having his sippy cup.
You can hold at once. From here
At some point, we need to buy you a sippy cup and put milk in it.
Yeah.
And see if you like it.
And prepare for the time that will soon come. I expect great things from you.
Talking Benson says I eat cereals and cornflakes dry as well, but I always get weird looks for that as well. Do not like it when the cereal is all soggy.
Nah.
You two weirdos enjoy that.
Thanks.
Until we meet again.
It is time, inmate.
Chris says, what are we talking about? I just got here. We're talking about cereal.
I mean,
Josh
couldn't you
doesn't
tell?
like milk. Yeah, Josh doesn't like milk, and we're talking about cereal. Come on, keep up.
This is what you wanted in
Anyway, welcome to our
playthrough?
Persona stream.
Ooh, a uniform. Make sure you
It's
study
Dandy at Standy says, good evening, y'all.
Good evening.
Says she's going to shift to living a morning person's life.
A healthy
Berta says, I disagree with you, but hey, you go be wrong all you want.
I will, thank you.
News.
Chris Rivera says, so Josh is a psychopath. Gotcha.
Among the general public. The Prime Minister held a press conference at his official residence.
Yeah, no, these if I was having Frosties, I would try. No.
The government
Everything with milk.
Nah, so that's one of the cereals I won't eat dry. It's a bit too sugary and a bit too dry.
No. Everything must have milk. How long are y'all taking to eat your cereal that it gets soggy before it's done?
Our allies have
Eat your cereal faster.
They change hearts, huh? I wonder if it's true.
See, already we're barely through the Okumura arc and we're talking about friggin' cereal.
across the country.
Yeah.
That human.
We're not even at Hawaii yet.
I bet you still
No.
remember me, huh?
This is such a slow
Let's
section.
find clues on that case as soon as we can too, and resolve it ourselves. For Futaba's sake too.
You two really get along, don't you? You're gonna be late if you don't get going.
Talkie Benson says, okay, final food, drink related question. Do you like curry, Josh? Not the smell. I hate the smell. You know, the amount of times I've had to smell it in when I was in university, and you know, you got uni students just seeming to live on curry, that like it's their blood source.
That does sound annoying.
Yeah. I can't say I've actually tried it, but I don't think I want to, given the smell.
Thing my daughter speaks to me about. She's been glued to this fan site thing. I thought it was just an ordinary website.
Lately, they've added a polling feature to ask who
Path Beyond the Dark says it's because we are in the Okumura arc that we are talking about
a
cereal.
lot of votes.
Yeah.
Maybe I should go vote for her.
Talking Benson says, damn, no coffee, no tea, no curry.
I drink tea.
Well, Josh drinks tea and a little bit of coffee. It's me who's no tea, no coffee, and no curry. I don't like curry at all.
Oh, it's all over.
In my defense, I have a medical condition and it hurts my tummy.
Phantom
Because of it.
Can't remember how many days it is actually until we do go to Hawaii.
Imagine Kawakami's about to say it.
Yeah, I know Kawakami's about to say it, but I just can't remember what day she says.
But isn't summer vacation too
Next week or something.
Probably.
It's like it always ends right when you get used to a life without school. Then again, I guess we had some fun things this year.
Chris Ramirez says P5 unironically got me to start drinking coffee. Well,
They do make it sound delicious, but then
yeah,
when
I mean the descriptions.
Just gotten back from vacation,
but then when I actually taste it, it's just it's a bit bitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
You students are so lucky. You get an entire month off for summer and get to go to Hawaii, too.
You're going too.
Make sure that none of you cut loose too much, okay? Okay, settle down. That concludes homeroom.
One day I'll get to sound like I give a damn.
I guess we won't be able to act as Phantom Thieves.
Takamaki-san!
Well, you got my name right this time.
Yeah, good job. You said it right.
That's amazing. I lived over there, so it's nothing that special.
Well, you're speaking English right now.
Something we're not sure of in English. Can we ask you about it?
Huh?
See, Naito says, would talking about burgers be better? Like, what's the best you had?
Well, I mean, given that we are in the Okumura arc, may as well.
Yeah. I don't know.
Best
which one
burger.
best one. The Gourmet Burger Kitchens does some pretty good ones.
Yeah.
I'm like very simple.
Yes.
Well, I'm quite happy with the McDonald's one. With I don't put anything on mine except for ketchup. It's bun, patty,
yeah,
and then another bun with ketchup on the patty, and that's it. I'm done. No cheese, no pickles, none of this nonsense.
I'm pretty sure Jude has requested that in McDonald's so much that they've actually made an option for it now.
It is now an option that you can just say make it plain, which I'm glad. I had so many issues where I would have to explain it. You have to, so you know where you take off the cheese, and then you take off your pickles, and you just put the ketchup on. And they always seem to have trouble with that.
My favorite kind of burger is just, a cheeseburger with bacon.
Yeah, but
little less simple, but not too exotic.
You know how we're totes popular right now?
Oh, and if it's in a brioche bun as well, that's perfection.
Hear about it on TV either. We totally made it big, don't you think?
Or more of a fries guy.
True.
I like fries. I'll eat a whole plate full of them.
Crazy too.
You mean this?
Huh? What the hell? First place.
Talking Benson says, when I played Persona, I experimented with cooking curry. Daddy Sojiro really inspired me.
That sounds like the long-lost Cooking Mama game.
Big cash at least
Yeah.
once.
Cooking Sojiro.
What would you use money like that for?
Purpose says, who cares if you have a medical condition? You are wrong.
The world?
Yeah.
Are you fine with that, Futaba?
Shut up.
Even though it's related to what happened to your mother.
Yeah, I'm glad I don't like it because it'd be sad if I couldn't have it and I liked it.
Forcing mental shutdowns. If you think about it, there's no bigger target than that. If we can change his heart and get a confession out of him...
Cora says, I thought we would be talking about burgers since we were in the Okumura arc.
Should we reveal our identities then?
Yeah.
The chicks are gonna be...
Well, we're mostly talking about food in this run. We got really into talking about food when we got to the
I see.
the celebration of Kamoshida's change of heart as well.
Yeah.
There would be no need for us to remain in hiding in such a questionable
Chris Romero says, I'm pretty sure those same students talking to An were the same ones that started the rumors about her at the beginning. Same voice actors, too. Coincidence? Yeah, I noticed that Cassandra Lee Morris was there.
Yeah.
The lady who does Morgana.
We pull it off.
Well, yeah, and
Are there really
whoever the other one is got her name right this time.
If I
Yeah.
remember right, wasn't the older Mishima
It's
sister in
I don't know why it was kept in Royal, but there's always an extra at the start in one of the assemblies who calls her Takamaki-san or something. And it bugs me every time. I don't know why they didn't fix it for Royal.
Personal laptop or something?
Don't tell me.
I can lend you a storage device with my...
I feel in the dark says, let's talk about how much the service industry sucks since we're at the Okumura arc. It does suck.
It'll
In real life or just Okumura in general?
Real life.
Well, yes, that too. I suppose either works.
Either works.
Even when I was just like flat broke, I would still refuse to work at somewhere like McDonald's.
Ooh, is Futaba gonna do something amazing again?
It's Dandy. It's Dandy says, "What's your favorite burger place?" I love me some Five Guys.
I actually think Gourmet Burger is probably my favorite.
Yeah, Gourmet Burger Kitchen's pretty good.
Fine, I'll do it.
Chris Mayer says there's a chain in my town that serves burgers with 50% ground beef, 50% bacon meat.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Please wait! Please give me some time! I will find evidence on the Phantom Thieves for sure.
Bacon burgers from Burger King is my favorite since T993. Yeah, they are really, really nice as well. I think I prefer the Whoppers to some of the burgers at McDonald's, although Big Tasties in McDonald's are absolutely heavenly. They can be messy, though.
Shake Shack is my type of burger joint, says Chris Romero. Well, I wish we had places here that did milkshakes with the meal more often.
Yeah.
Right now, you have to go to Shakeaway and then go to the
Gourmet Burger does shakes, if I remember correctly.
Do they?
Yeah.
Do they? Oh my goodness. I haven't been in a long time. Sounds like I need to go back.
Yeah, I'll join you. It's a nice place.
Let's leave this to Makoto. I'm sure she'll be able to pull it off.
Yeah, because you suck and you can't do it. Why don't you just leave already?
Indeed. Okay. So at rank 7 with Chihaya, we gotta be getting her Mementos Request soon.
Soon. I think it's like 8, maybe?
It might be this one, actually. We haven't seen Takemi in a while, I suppose, because story's been happening. We might have to skip her.
Chris Murray says Big Macs are dry as hell. It tastes like grocery store salad.
Yeah.
Is this a stream where we get to take a bath with Akechi? Didn't we already have that?
No, we didn't. Not yet. I don't think so, anyway. I can't remember. Now you're questioning me.
Or making you question.
Making me question. Sorry. Yes, that's what I mean.
Berman says, "Oh yeah, remember when we got all salty over my cake?" That's the stream. That's the one where we were doing the post Kamoshida stuff.
Yeah.
And then Birdman or something comes along and says how great her cake they're eating was. Which, fun fact, we then later the next day went out and got cake.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, and had cake. So you did that. That was your fault.
There we go. We got the Mementos Request. All right, we might have to skip to Kemi because we've not actually been able to get her because story's been happening during the day. All right, if we get an opportunity, we'll go straight to Mementos then.
Did you get a tan? You seem different. Oh yes.
I'm still pale and pasty. I look no different.
That much in a while. That's nice of you to say, especially lately, since it seems I'm hated by those who support the Phantom Thieves.
Who are they?
It seems your school.
Who?
The media is reporting that the whole school was involved in the cover-up about that gym teacher. Those unfortunate students were made victims. All because adults.
Christopher says, "What are y'all's thoughts on YouTube removing the dislike button?"
It is kind of a pain in the ass, but I guess it, in a way, it kind of helps that for like dislike spamming. We mentioned this either last part or a couple parts ago, but yeah, one of my videos got dislike spammed recently actually very early on in this playthrough. It was my Eternal Punishment video. Some guy posted an out of context clip and sent people my way.
Yeah, it's like an out of context thing about the buff debuff system.
Yeah,
and then it made the SMT fans get all up in a tizzy, and then they didn't bother watching the video to get the context. They just immediately went to the video, disliked it, and commented, blah blah blah.
Yeah, so
Josh had to take down the video for a bit.
Yeah,
You see that?
There's our next party member right behind us.
But at the same time, the dislike button, you know, it is meant there to show, you know, people that their videos suck.
Yeah,
there are some videos that deserve it.
Yeah, particularly when it comes to like politics or something, which I'm pretty sure is why the dislike button is being hidden in the first place, or rather the dislikes themselves are being hidden.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I'm fine.
I think you meant to say
that
she
was my
fine.
scene.
Just now?
That was my scene. I'm leaving now.
The Phantom Thieves are on fire right now, so I wonder if I got a chance if I asked her out? It sucks that I can't just say I'm actually a Phantom Thief to anybody.
Just no.
Did you do it too, Teach? The whole cover-up thing?
I feel like the dislike button being removed was more for
time I'm
company
hearing about it,
benefit
too.
than anything.
Even if the
Yeah, and that's
like,
yeah.
You better not.
Not only the
That's what Path Beyond the Dark says lower down in the chat. It's mostly to protect big corporations.
Yeah, I think because
my
didn't
relatives are
Disney have an issue where like Eternals trailer or something was getting dislike bombed because the movie was bad or something?
Probably, but like, but
that I can understand. If it's just dislike bombing, then yeah, I can understand not having the dislike button. But
you are able to say on your video while you're uploading, don't show the likes or dislikes, whatever. So if you're really that concerned about dislikes, don't just turn that option off.
Yes, I've been told so.
Yes, you might get a little bit of flack for it, but you know it's not going to be as much as having to make every single video on YouTube go through the same thing.
Sorry to drop this on you, Nijima-san, but we'll be counting on you.
What?
I think as well they
lot of the second years this
they brought back they're bringing back YouTube Rewind after getting rid of it, and I imagine the two are connected.
Probably yes.
Because it was always hated and disliked within an inch of its life.
There'll be a couple more people.
And now that the dislike button's gone, I'm guessing that's why they brought it back.
Very well. Really? Oh, thank goodness. I'll go ahead and pass this news on then.
You get a few days before the trip, says Path Beyond the Dark as well.
Ah.
Yeah.
That works out.
Tina noticed, what's your favorite type of cake as we're talking about it? Mine's chocolate devil's food cake.
It's not too bad.
Chocolate cake, just in general. For me, I really like chocolate cake.
I like red velvet cake, personally. Or carrot cake. Carrot cake is probably my favorite.
Skull Lord says Akechi looks kind of like Yagami.
Yeah.
We talked about that before.
I think everybody talked about that when Persona 5 first came out. The resemblance is uncanny. Hank says, best girl, the floof. Yep. She wasn't really one of our favorites at first in Vanilla Persona 5, but she got a lot better in Royal, and even more so in Strikers. But yeah, we'll see more of her eventually.
Hey, are you listening?
We gonna dodge it?
Chris Romero says that by removing the dislike button, it's hard to tell if videos are spreading misinformation or not. Looking at you, extra credits. Yeah, it's that sort of thing as well. Yeah, normally you could dislike a video for doing something wrong or whatever, but now you can't. And somebody might click on it believing it or whatever now. Skullwood says Okumura Palace is the reason why I don't like Morgana.
Yeah.
You liked him up until this point? You were saying?
I was gonna say, if you had any semblance of likability for Morgana before this point, it completely killed it for me at this point in the game. Just when he blows up later after Hawaii. Ah, there's Takemi. Okay, so people are ready to level up. Oh, Maruki's still not available, huh? Okay, so first of all, I'm just gonna go.
Yeah, do Takemi.
Well, I was gonna say we might as well just. Although I guess Takemi might be ready to have her confidant done too.
Yeah.
But either way, I'm gonna go. Let's go see Chihaya real quick. Let's maybe get on boosted because she's pretty close to being max level confidant. Just hopefully we might get enough time before going to Hawaii to go to Mementos.
No, Pathion says, oh, so you had the option to have it the dislike button not showing. Now that sells it then, it's for the companies. Exactly. I think it's just for the lazy companies.
Indeed.
The ban! Customer says, I like cheesecake. Anyone else? Yeah, I love cheesecake.
I love cheesecake. Yeah, it's great.
Cheesecake's fantastic. New York style. Not that Italian crap.
Hmm.
That was the greatest mistake of my life. We had a chance at a free dessert at a restaurant, and I was like, ooh, cheesecake. I'm going to go with the cheesecake. And it turned out to be Italian style cheesecake. And I
very tiny.
Yeah, well, no, it's not that it's tiny. It's that it's completely different. It hardly tastes of cheese at all, for one thing. But it's not that same thing. It's basically almost like a whipped cream consistency. It's just a waste of my pick. I had an opportunity of free dessert and I wasted it. And so I sworn off Italian cheesecake from then on.
So bitter.
Yeah. Burr says you spoiled Death Note in your P5 OG extended thought.
Oh well, it's an old anime anyway.
Did you?
Yeah. I compared Akechi to Light Yagami, saying how like he goes completely mad towards the end.
Oh, right, yeah. Towards the end, he was always a bit mad.
Well, both. Well, more so Akechi
Writing
than Light.
people's names in a Death Note is probably not
more
the best.
more so Akechi than Light.
Oh, I see. See, Birdman says cheesecake is my favorite. See, yeah,
it's really nice.
Love. Morgana is better than Teddy. Then again, the bar is pretty low. That's true.
Yeah, I would say Morgana is better than Teddy.
I would take Morgana over Teddy. Yeah, Morgana at least doesn't constantly try to quote unquote hit on the ladies.
No.
Battlefield on Dark says I'm fine with Morgana at every point except the one coming up. I don't think anybody likes him here.
No.
Chat 93 says dislikes being removed will have many say, hey, it's got lots of likes, it must be good. Well, it's while having hundreds of thousands of dislikes. Yeah, that's the point.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
And that's kind of the thing.
YouTube doesn't know how to run things.
We don't really have a basis because, like, for all we know, like the video could have millions and millions of views, but maybe like 100 dislikes, 100 likes rather. So, like, how does that tell us if the video was good or not?
All right.
Okay, so we don't have the Mementos Request just yet.
I don't know what to say.
It says no, we can't have our sponsors have their feelings hurt. Exactly. They're just jackasses. May they strike our stream down if they have a problem with it.
Indeed. Oh yeah, if we were showing this like before Royals launch, I'm sure Atlas would have had no problem taking it down.
Hey.
You're talking about YouTube specifically, not
Well,
Atlas.
but yeah, Atlas will still do it even if YouTube wouldn't.
I suppose. Papillon Dark says that it's not that I don't sympathize, I have anxiety, I do worry about things I shouldn't, it just doesn't work from a storytelling perspective. I think the anime did it slightly better, tiny bit better. The Morgana arc that's coming. I like just a tiny bit. In this and the OG Persona 5, they don't make it. They don't do enough to make me sympathize with him. They don't like really do a good job of giving his side of the argument. Man, you're flat broke now.
I am flat broke now. I was trying to get the retro game set.
Yeah.
Have I got nothing to sell?
But in the anime, there's a little comment or conversation that makes me feel a little bit more sad for Morgana, where he's telling them about how down he's feeling about everything, and then or somebody
I guess that's fine.
says something along the lines of like, "You're like our mascot" or something.
Yeah.
And that's where and then he just immediately has like he just poured his heart and soul out to you, and you just called him a mascot, like he's just he just had this whole heart thing explaining that he hates that, and you just went and called him that, or he wants to feel useful or something, and you just called him a mascot. That is where I was just like, yeah, I could see that now. I could see why you would be upset about that.
Come again.
But then they immediately go back and just make him a dick out of nowhere again and ruin it.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure we'll probably we'll go deeper into it when it actually happens.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get Kawakami to finally watch some stuff.
Hey!
293 says the scenes with Morgana for this arc feel like they were written very early in making the game, but they forgot to make them better later. Yeah, I guess maybe.
We are able to do laundry with Kawakami now, aren't we?
Yeah, I think so.
There we go. Yeah. Okay. Kawakami.
Hi.
Sweet. So nice to finally do this. The first time in a while work has actually called me. He's like, "Are you actually coming in for once?" So I saw Mishima was ready to level up.
Sandy says, speaking about mascots, what do you think the mascot in Persona 6 will be? We had this discussion a while ago as well. We were thinking some sort of bird.
Yeah.
Like an owl or something.
Yeah, probably. Maybe something similar to like Hoodle in Tales of Arise.
Well, yeah. Or maybe like a rabbit, I guess.
What shall we do?
It's gotta be something cutesy enough that they can market it.
Yeah. I guess we'll go
like
see
Koromaru or Teddy or Morgana.
Yeah. Definitely.
Slave labor with Kawakami, says Chris Romero.
Yeah.
Paying her.
Yeah,
she's getting paid.
She's getting money. Good money. 5,000 yen is not cheap.
With Stanley says, "Oh, an owl would be good." Yeah, I think so. I'm guessing that's why Tales of Arise did it. Because Hoodle is very cute, although can be annoying a little bit sometimes. But.
The thing is with Hoodle as well, though, is that he doesn't really speak. He just makes a bunch of hoot noises.
Yeah, that was fine. I like that.
Yeah, so I'm not saying it's bad.
Weird if we spoke.
I'm just saying for like Persona perspective, you might want to make him talk.
Speak. Yeah. Or do a Koromaru and have somebody translate or something.
I suppose, yeah.
No.
The copy too says, I don't like mascots in the Persona games, to be honest. Teddy is annoying and also Morgana. Koromaru is okay, but that's because he's a real dog. Yeah. Both. That is a good point. The two mascots that are properly designed like mascots are very annoying.
Yeah.
So maybe they should go back to not having one that's a straight up mascot.
Yeah, maybe not.
Bird says I should change this name. Well, maybe you could be the mascot.
Yeah.
Birdman as the mascot.
Yeah, why not?
Chris Rowe says, whatever the mascot for P6 will be, Soyejima will make it dope. Quote me on that. I'm not familiar with that. Is it, or did they design the other games or characters for Personas? I'm not sure.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah. For instance, which is the mascot for P3? It would be Kormaru or Aigis. I see a lot of plushies of both of them. I think probably slightly edging it out is Aigis. I think I see more stuff for Aigis than I do for Kormaru.
Like you see your...
But at the same time... Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say you see your shade in like FES and whatnot, but you don't really see much of Koromaru. But then again, you see a Koromaru plushie in Catherine full body.
That's what I was gonna say. He was the official Atlas decided mascot, a representative of Persona 3 in Catherine full body.
Yeah.
See you around.
T993 says Persona 6 could have a small bird that turns into a big phoenix in battle.
Yeah?
Perhaps. That could work.
It would work. It would work.
I would like to see that phoenix meet up with the demon phoenix.
Yeah. Oh, what's the other one? It's like a Suzaku?
Suzaku, yeah.
Yeah. Shigenori Soejima is the character designer for Persona. Ah! There we go.
Yeah, that did sound familiar.
The name sounds familiar, yeah. The copy 2 says the mascot of P3 is a door. Well, hey now.
Well, yeah.
No way, man.
Now, let's carry out our plan.
See, we're sort of going into Mementos.
Yeah, for one quick moment. Oh, we're already here.
I think this is like the only time we actually see one of the, main or side characters actually become a shadow of themselves. Or rather, we see their shadows.
Themselves as the game progresses with them.
Yeah.
It's not just like they have a shadow at the start and then you fix it and then they become a confidant. This is most of the way through the confidant.
Yeah.
And suddenly he becomes this. So, yeah. Sophia's the true mascot for P5, says Chris Romero.
Yeah.
She is a pretty cutesy mascot.
She is humanity's companion.
Yes, she is indeed humanity's companion. If P3's mascot is a door, then P4G's is a scooter, says T993. Yeah. I would enjoy like a little scooter toy.
Yeah.
Honestly, I can heavily relate to Mishima's Birdman.
In a way, yeah, I can agree with that. I still wouldn't say he's my absolute favorite, but yes, I agree that I can somewhat relate to him.
Yeah, there are some relatable elements to him. Which I think is the case with any confidant or social link in any persona. There's always an element of something about them, I think, that, you could relate to, for the most part. There's probably a few exceptions to that, but I can't think of any off the top of my head.
Yeah.
I guess maybe like the dying guy in P3. Not so much relatable. You understand where he's coming from, but it's not so much relatable.
Yeah.
Because you yourself are not dying. It's one of those ones that just kind of like makes you think. You go, oh.
Yeah, it's a difficult subject to bring up.
You're busy.
Yeah.
I'm listing up the evidence that's been taken into storage. It's a chore that any part-timer could do.
Why is she holding her arms up so high in the air?
Something like this.
Not resting them on anything.
Yeah. My face
I get really uncomfortable.
I brought it home.
When you're typing.
Sorry to hear.
Yeah.
The Phantom Thieves case isn't so easy that I could pursue it in my spare time. The media keeps making a ruckus about it, so people have been wary whenever we make inquiries.
The mayor's all over my ass.
Out of a man who doesn't have intel. I even tried threatening.
For some reason, whenever I tell the SIU director something, he just goes, "Yes, it's going according to plan."
Oh,
I don't know why.
I'll be going on a school trip starting next week.
The senior faculty are being questioned, so...
Machine is a great character.
I'll let
People are just
instead.
mean, says Chris Romero.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, if you like him, you like him.
Yeah, if you like him. Like I said, there are elements to him that are relatable. He's just,
Not at all.
to me, a little bit on the annoying side, but I can understand why some would like him.
Okay. I think I'll do
It's Daddy's Day says, who's your most relatable character? I assume we're just talking about this game and not in Persona games in general.
Should do it, right?
Yeah, I think Path Beyond the Dark makes a good point. Maruki, but yeah, we can't go into too many reasons as to why.
Yeah, we can't talk too much about Maruki. If we're talking about strikers, Natsume.
Yeah, Natsume.
I quite like that one.
Yeah, just
particularly, I mentioned it in another stream. There's a particular line he says, or when you're doing his jail and you see his younger, or it's his younger self getting told off about something, and he does like that, the little kid Natsume doing that. I'm trying my best.
Yeah,
that one always gets like a little twinge in you. You're just like, oh.
Yeah, it was when some critics were being really harsh about his book.
About his writing when he was just 10 or something. Yeah.
I'm not actually sure how long ago that flashback was.
I assumed it's from the sounds of it. It sounded like he was quite young.
He sounds like an adult though, still in that flashback.
I thought he sounded more on the kid side, but I don't know.
I think that's just the actor.
Yeah, it could be. He says, oh, sorry.
I was just gonna say, to an extent, I would also think that Futaba is quite relatable. But to me personally, just because I have Asperger's, which is a form of autism, which is something similar to what Futaba's going through.
Looks like it went
yeah.
I wonder what we'll find.
But not quite to that extent. Granted, I have a milder case of autism, not so much compared to others. But yeah, I still get those feelings of anxiety and just wanting to put myself in a little bubble. Yeah, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say as well, maybe Yusuke for me is I don't really like. I technically I'm supposed to class myself as an artist.
Yeah.
As a prop maker, but I sort of identify with Yusuke in that striving to try and make things better and not being happy with it. All you see is something wrong with what you made. I'm in that way as well. So I could sort of see his sort of thing is relatable, where he tries his best to make something really, really good and it just doesn't work.
Let's see how you're doing.
Or something, or he's not happy with it.
Yeah.
So I can sort of relate to that one. But I don't know. There are a few relatable ones.
What do you think the answer to this one is?
Each hand is famous dash means something, but you don't.
Do you know what the right hand represents?
I
want to say it's either.
I was thinking prosperity or good harvest.
I was thinking good harvest as well, but it could also be creation or victory, I think.
So basically, between the two of us, we've picked all four.
Well, we both said good harvest.
Yeah,
so
we both said good harvest. I always get this one right, but I always guess this one. I never remember it.
I'm afraid not.
Oh,
damn it!
No, my streak. Prosperity.
Oh, the other one represents peace.
Standy has expanded the question to any persona. Ooh. Relatable ones in other games.
Kanji, I would also say as well, just not so much for being a closet gay, potentially, but just being expected to be this other person that you're really not.
Yeah.
I frequently get anxious about, wanting to be perfect all the time, and I really beat myself up if I get anything wrong. So
I can attest to this. Seeing him edit a voiceover, my god. This is no, there's a slight little bit you can hear. Is I cannot hear a damn thing, and you're just no, there's a slight millisecond off.
Well, not just that, but I mean even if I'm at work or something, and if I get something wrong, I really beat myself up over it. So but I get that. I have this mentality of I need to be as perfect as I can be, or that I have to be this other person that I'm really not. And Kanji's of a similar nature, I think.
Yeah. Where are you guys going?
I believe it's Los Angeles.
That doesn't suit you at all, Yusuke. I bet you wanted to go somewhere like Nico.
Well, I can't think of any others for the other two games that I particularly relate to. I'm trying to think about it. I can't. I'm struggling.
I relate to Koromaru for having to deal with Caesar's crap.
Yeah.
Mostly Yukari's.
Yeah.
I mean, don't I seem like an LA guy? Like a total gangsta?
That makes no sense.
Going back to On saying how Los Angeles doesn't suit Yusuke at all, I'm pretty sure there are art museums there.
It's a town full of, well, yeah, and it's a town full of weirdos.
Yeah.
I feel like he would fit in somewhat.
Here comes
Yeah.
some interesting data.
Christopher says Natsume is the most underrated monarch. I think he's the best one aside from Konoe.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think he's the best. Again, particularly because of that one line. That one particular line always like really gets when I've played through the game
Looks like she's infirm.
once and partially through on the what is it called?
Merciless
mode. And I did get through the Natsume stuff, and on the second time around, it still hit home. That one. So I would say he's probably the best.
There's a lot, so it's not
The Coffee 2 says Futaba's relatable because they never leave my house.
I demand
True. Neither do we.
I don't really get all this, but you're as amazing as always, Futaba. I guess it's called an information war? Oh, it's so high-tech and modern. Kinda reminds me of a movie.
We're the Phantom Thieves, so it's not that big a deal. I mean, I can turn into a...
The Copy 2 says Futaba is relatable because I never leave my house.
I just said that.
Oh, sorry, I didn't...
What did you say?
I just read that.
Sorry.
Path the Other Dark says I relate to aspects of many characters. Futaba is one as well. There's a lot of Futaba love here. I relate more to Futaba with finding it hard to get out of the house and talking to people, says CN93. Yeah, I think that's the aspect of Futaba everybody identifies with.
Yeah.
And the gamerness.
Yeah. Maybe not so much that.
Path the Other Dark says I'm someone who can see from others' perspectives. Yeah, I guess there are a few that, like with the dying man, like I was mentioning, it's not so much that you relate to him, it's that you can kind of see what he's going through.
Yeah.
Like you understand why he is the way he is, but you can't necessarily relate to it unless you too are dying.
Morgana's getting sad. We're starting to get there. And
Yeah.
Akechi's available. Oh, Akechi's ready to go.
Akechi!
I guess we'll hang out with him. What rank is he?
Akechi!
What rank is he at actually? Because he's is he gonna want to fight us?
Oh yeah, I forgot he wants to fight. Oh yes, I think it is that time.
No, I think it's rank 8 where he starts fighting you. So we're okay for now.
Hi.
Chris Morris says, does anyone think Futaba was flanderized in Strikers? I think so.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, she was definitely flanderized. I didn't know that was a term, but I could see that.
Yeah. Somebody asking if we were going to go to the bathhouse with Akechi. This is it.
All right. Oh, great. There we go.
What do you want to do?
Also Q2, they flanderized her. I, for some reason, in everything but this game, they really emphasize she's the gamerness of it all. It can be quite annoying.
Yeah.
Like they just forget about her entire other personality points.
So
yeah, same with dancing in Starlight in Q2.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Everything but this. Q2, dancing, Strikers, all of them do that same thing. It's really annoying.
Yeah. Come on, Akechi. You really do like giving me your sob stories, like in the most relaxing times, Akechi.
Yeah, now's the time to talk about your sad past while we're both naked in a bath.
Yep.
Papillon says, you relate to almost everyone, but I don't agree since she would be the one to hold back her personality due to her predicament and only become more comfortable with time. I guess you could argue she just got more comfortable with herself.
Yeah, a little bit.
But like, you can't just wipe out years and years of that.
Yeah, it's not gonna go away that easily, if at all.
And to point this out as well, with the dancing games Q2 and Q2, not Strikers, she still does the same thing she does in Strikers, but it's set during the events of P5, so she hasn't had lots of time to get better.
Yeah.
Like, she is still the same character. She should, in theory, be the same character she is in here, but she isn't. she's acting like she does in Strikers, where she acts like, all over the top of kooky.
Yeah.
Kindness. It's just kind of disjointed. Pathion says, I relate to her quietness when anxious and when uncomfortable. I'm a completely different person. That I do relate to. I can be really quiet with new people, but then like if they say like, so what's this 3D printing thing you do or whatever, then it's just like, have an entire 2-hour monologue about 3D printing.
Yeah, likewise if anybody talks to us about Persona.
Well, exactly. Yeah. So, what games are you into? Well, where to begin? Okay, it all started, and yeah, you just go on about it for hours.
Okay, so apart from sorry to interrupt. Apart from this one phone conversation, I was hitting bullseyes with the answers, and Akechi was not ready to go up next time. God damn you!
Just have to do Chihaya, I guess.
Yeah. Sorry, carry on.
Yeah, I was just gonna keep reading through here. Los Angeles is expensive as hell. Yusuke wouldn't survive. That's true.
Yes, that is true.
He is broke. But Path Beyond the Dark says, just look at how much I share here. Yet if this were IRL, I would barely say a word. It's again true. We don't really speak that much apart from on streams.
Yeah.
And Josh for his videos and whatnot. In my videos, I have to specifically speak in a different way. Because like, if I spoke the way I normally spoke, it would be like really strung together sentences. I have to like really purposefully pronounce things. Like if I were to say like I cut it out with EVA foam, like that's how I would say it. But in a video, I had to be like I cut it out using polyprops EVA foam CF150. Yeah, it has to be all proper.
Yeah.
Not with the silly accent, of course. But,
yes.
You know what I mean. You have to kind of... It changes depending on where you are, I guess.
Alright, so we got about 30 minutes left around that time, so we'll go to Mementos.
The people have suffered enough.
Indeed. We are missing one with at the school.
There's plenty of time to do it, so...
I know it's a Sunday, but are they actually there? Can I maybe go to it? No, I should have done it like just before seeing Takemi earlier, really. But anyway, let's go to Mementos. Futaba may be ready, but Futaba's the only one that's ready. But yeah, we need to get this going, and by God, give us some gameplay.
Birdman says Futaba's worse than spin-off in general. Yeah, that's what we're saying. Like, she just massively downgrades in every spin-off that comes off of P5. This is the only time she's any good.
Yeah.
Like we were saying, and Josh has said it in the dancing game reviews, I think, and in the Q2 review, and in the Strikers review. She's just been... They dumbed down her character.
Yeah, they really did.
Into its very, very basic trait of she's a gamer. And they completely forget about everything else she's been through. And that's why she becomes so kind of annoying in a way. In the others. It's just that she's not the character she is here, where she's, got levels and nuances and has multiple interests and whatnot. They just completely cut it out and make it she's the gamer.
That and like in Strikers in particular, they seem to think that shouting equals comedy. for her.
Oh yeah, as well. Yeah.
Like,
The-
this is pure
the
agony!
Yeah, Jesus Christ, stop saying that.
Yeah.
If I could, I need like individual voice volume control and just dial her down.
Yeah. Or just dial the music down so I can actually hear what people are saying during the boss fights.
Chris Romero says, that's why I'll give Strikers credit for keeping everyone else's character intact except for Ryuji and Futaba.
I think Ryuji's alright.
Yeah, I thought Ryuji was okay. What Ryuji seemed like to me was evolved.
Yeah.
He wasn't. He was still himself, but he had learned. He was a little bit quieter, not yelling quite so often about him being a Phantom Thief. He was a little more level-headed in general. It's not that they changed his character, it's that he learned from something.
Oh no, it's the arcade.
Or from their ordeals. So I wouldn't say they ruined his character.
Nah.
Hey.
Instinct 0333 says, I don't like Futaba. I just don't like Futaba. She's annoying after the first 5 battles with her in the squad. But it's fair enough. She's not we like her in this. It's just in the others she gets.
Yeah. Gets a bit much.
Pathion Dirk says, catchy, best boy. Indeed. Instinct 0333 says, I think of getting Strikers. I don't like the combat, but it's part of the story. I love the combat. I'm a Warriors game fan. And it feels so fluid, and they added in the persona elements so nicely. I love it.
Just check out Jude's hour count on Fire Emblem Warriors.
Yeah. I did mean to check what it was recently, actually.
It was near 200 or something like that, wasn't it? Oops,
yeah, I think it might have gone over 200. I think I've got it still in my Switch. I can check. Oh no, I've got Age of Calamity. Dang.
Oh, we need to change our outfits.
Oh yes, it's time for a Bloody Destiny.
No, it's Lone Prayer. That's the
Lone
battle
Prayer,
theme.
sorry.
But yeah, this will be the last of the Persona outfits, and then we'll move on to a couple of SMT outfits afterwards. Although I think the only one that's free in the free DLC is SMT If, and maybe SMT 4. Might do SMT 4 first and then If. Even though I haven't played either of those games yet, and will probably not have any sentimental value towards the
I
themes.
feel like it's gonna keep getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah, we have no idea what will be happening with the music. We'll just be like, yeah, sounds alright.
By us stealing a treasure. I bet it's things like the number of searches for Phantom Thieves, the ranking of
Pathion Dark says, I feel like Yusuke was heavily flanderized in Strikers. I think he was okay.
Yeah, especially in the Natsume arc. Yeah, he was a lot better.
Yeah, I quite liked him in Mementos. Well, I wouldn't say better.
Well, okay, I exaggerated a bit there, but yeah, he's good.
I wouldn't say he's been flanderized.
We're the ones expanding it.
Again, I think it's he evolved.
Yeah.
As we become more prevalent.
It's 167 hours I put into Fire Emblem Warriors.
Good God, man.
That's what my save file says. There are elements at times where it didn't save or whatever, so it's probably close to 175 or something.
Then you still haven't even got everybody's supports maxed out or levels.
No, no, I'm still working on it.
Doing?
Right. Let's change the outfits to Persona 1 attire. If I can remember. Oh yeah, St. Hermelin High, that's it. Ryuji, St. Hermelin High.
Chris Romero kind of is saying as well that maybe a little, but I feel like his moments with Natsume were pretty great. Same with Aniharu with their monarchs. Exactly. I think the whole thing with Strikers, aside from Futaba, everybody else feels like an evolved version of themselves. Like they got better, like they learned something from the first game. Wow, those look weird.
Yeah.
Like they learned something from their ordeal in this game, and that's why they're a little bit different. I think it works for the most part. Like I said, Futaba is the one exception. Everybody else just feels like an evolved version of themselves.
Yeah. Let's do rest area 4 and then work our way down. That might be there.
Chris Morris says Strikers plays more like a Kingdom Hearts game more than an other Warriors game.
To an extent, maybe.
I guess, yeah, maybe. I would say it's still very Warriors.
Yeah.
If you play a lot of Warriors games, then it feels very, very familiar.
Yeah, definitely.
But I can see what you're getting from.
Oh, that was easy.
Oh.
It's like left turn, and then you find your Mementos Request.
Oh, there it is.
Right, Yusuke also duplicated Samurai Karn for me. I need to put that on Arsene.
Pathiel Dark says, I just feel Yusuke was worse than Futaba, in my opinion, in Strikers. He gets an amazing mini arc, though, so he'll make up for it.
Yeah.
It's not to everybody's tastes.
What am I going to replace?
Chris Morris said, did someone say Mentos? The fresh maker. No.
There we go.
What the hell?
Yeah.
What the hell? What is that outfit Morgana's wearing?
It's of Trish. It's the fairy that heals you in Persona 1 and 2.
How
I?
I'm gonna beat you down.
Come here, Sonny.
Hey, Bob in accounting, can you do an old man voice? Yeah, sure. This is my old man voice.
Payback time, kid.
Okay, so this guy knows how to do a cool voice.
Yeah, indeed.
Ravage them.
Haha! I think he's weak to fire. I should have really put on.
Yeah. Instinct says Striker seems good, but the characters look like they're soulless. They're not. They're. If you play it, Instinct. I know you say you're thinking about it, despite the gameplay. If you play it, they aren't soulless. They do have a lot of personality. Haru is amazing in that game. She gets a hell of a lot more to play with.
Is life a dream?
Yeah. There we go. You finally get our P1 music. Any P1 fans out there? Yeah, they're definitely not soulless by any stretch of the imagination. I could see Chris Romero pointing out as well. Makoto gets a really good moment later on with the daughter of one of the characters in the game.
Yeah,
Senkichi. She gets an amazing moment with that, where she kind of relates to this little girl on the exact same level, because Makoto's dad was a police officer and this little girl's dad is a police officer, and she's going through the same things that Makoto went through.
Yeah.
And there's a great connection there and a great speech and everything. So they're definitely not soulless.
No, not by any means.
Well then.
Your Patreon Dark says now they're definitely not soulless. Instinct 033 says not soulless, but they seem like they haven't changed, not in a good way. I think in a good way. I think they, like I said, I think they've evolved.
If anything, Morgana's a lot more tolerable.
Yeah, Morgana's a hell of a lot better. He gets on a lot better with everybody. He stops complaining all the time. Card decals, I don't remember that.
Yeah, you can change it to like the 20th anniversary sticker and whatnot. You can change Morgana's looks as the van.
Yeah, I figured it's the van. Patreon Dark says they exaggerate some of their comedic aspects a bit, but there is plenty of genuine good character stuff. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Focus.
Patreon the Dark says the worst part of Strikers, in my opinion, is the combat. I just don't enjoy the mashiness of it. Well,
you won't like a Warriors game then.
Yeah, you won't like a Warriors, Fire Emblem Warriors or anything. I was very happy about it. It's exactly what I wished for. It was like just about everything I hoped for from a
just needed
Warriors.
A little more story focus than would you have liked.
Yeah, I would have liked some actual like level structure maybe, like in Fire Emblem Warriors. There's like no end game to P5. Like once you beat the story, there's not a lot you could really do. Whereas with like I said, I've done 167 hours of Fire Emblem Warriors just because I've already S ranked absolutely every mission in the game. but there were a lot of levels to sink my teeth into, even after I beat the story. So, like literally hundreds of missions in that game. Whereas Strikers has the story and that's it.
Yeah.
Johan Orange says after the SMT outfits, Catherine outfits, please.
Sure.
Yeah, that'd be great.
We should, yeah, that should be in the 8th palace, and then I think for the last palace, we'll just go back to the Phantom Thieves regular attire.
Yeah, makes sense. Tiana uses to plan to play and review SMT if at any point. At some point, sorry.
Oh, you do reviews. That's interesting.
No, do you plan?
Oh, do I plan? Sorry. Yes. I've been recording SMT5.
No, SMT if.
SMT if. Sorry. Not doing well. I'm trying to.
Listen to the question.
I'm paying attention to the game as well.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I just end up.
Eventually, I'll do SMT if I'll gradually work my way through the SMT games. I think the next one after 5 would probably be 4.
If you can get a copy.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think physical copies exist in the PAL region, so I'll have to get it digitally. But that's probably the cheapest one, actually, out of the SMT digital games. Apart from, I guess, maybe Soul Hackers. But yeah, I'll play it at some point. I do want to. And if not that, then it'll probably be the digital Devil Saga games next. I'll have to think about it.
This says I don't own a PS4. It's my brother's, and I don't feel like paying £50 for a new controller. Dude, why do you need a new controller? Does your brother not have one? Oh. I would check Facebook Marketplace for just second-hand controllers because they're much cheaper.
Yeah, give it a good clean.
Like 20, yeah, give it a good clean. But it's like 20 quid, 20 to 30. It's much. If you're tight on cash, it's a good alternative.
Now full speed ahead. Mona, start accelerating.
Matthew says, didn't help that I came up with a single strategy for all mobs: Dormant Rush, Sleep Boost, and Tech Boosts in Strikers.
Yeah.
The normal mode was a little bit easy, but if you play it on hard, it's alright.
Except for the bosses.
Oh, well, yes, the bosses were a bit difficult. But Merciless is just a bitch.
Yes, it's not. Yeah, it's to the point that it's just not fun.
Yeah, it's not fair. It's not. Well, yes, it's not fun, but it's also not fair. It's not hard for like. It's genuinely hard. It's just BS. They didn't like properly balance things out. It was just a really lazy, tacked-on thing, in my opinion.
Yeah, I still haven't. I as someone who replays Persona games, I still haven't completely finished Merciless mode yet on Strikers. I've done or at least I'm currently at the 3rd jail, but I haven't gone back to it since. It's just not fun. I don't enjoy it. Haha, you fool.
Let's go. Prepare yourself.
He says you should Reaper grind. You can definitely do it.
In this game, probably.
Yeah. I don't know if you're limited to just Arsene, though. It'd be interesting.
Yeah. I don't think I'm not gonna do it. We'll fight the Reaper once when we're ready, but I'm not gonna do Reaper grinding.
Chris Murray says, unpopular opinion, Haru's sadistic side is not really that funny, especially in Strikers. I strongly disagree.
Shame on you, sir.
Yeah, it's hilarious. I find it hilarious. If you don't like it, you don't like it. But I love her. I would have wished in Strikers if we could see her do the driving.
Yeah.
Like, we just get that little graphic of the van flipping on the date changing thing.
Yeah.
But like, I would have loved to see her actually do some of the driving. Or like have her drive Morgana for a bit or something. Just some sort of payoff where we actually get to see it. And I love her backhanded compliments or disses to Zenkichi or whatever.
Yeah, definitely.
Like it's not your fault. We just despise cops.
Yeah. All right. A lot more floors to explore.
Pathfinder says, see, I'm showing my gamer side unknowingly. I'm big on learning to optimize, and when optimization entails spamming the same moves, I lose interest. What I find more satisfying is I like the big numbers.
Yeah.
I like big numbers across the screen. I'm happy, or just like being able to plow through health like it's nothing. It's part of why I like Warriors games, like Fire Emblem Warriors. Just seeing a sea of like 100, 200 people, and you just plow right through them with like a single swipe. It's amazing. I love that feeling. But I can totally see if you don't like that sort of style.
Is that a rare one?
Your favorite battle music.
Ooh, Joker.
Enjoy.
I'll spare you all for now.
Perry Perry Lasky. Sorry, I probably butchered your last name there. When you all attack shadows and mementos, are you killing real people in the world?
No, they're cognitive versions. It doesn't affect people in the real world.
Well,
Balls.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say I think he means more those shadows that you're doing like requests for and stuff.
Oh,
which are actual people. You're not killing them. You're sending them back alive. What I'm not 100% sure on is who these shadows are. These ones that you're fighting right now. Like, are they just shadows and have no connection to anybody in the real world, or what?
Yeah, it makes more sense in like the palaces because they're based on what the palace ruler's desires are.
Yeah.
But in this one, I'm not quite sure because this is the general public's palace.
I pour my soul into this bowl.
Now that's
Music goes quite well with this.
To an extent, yeah. Yeah, it kind of actually does.
Yeah, it's just I quite like it.
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Give me
What's
the
your
goods.
favorite / least favorite video game genre? Says Birdman. Oh. The favorite's probably RPG.
Yeah, maybe either that or an action platformer.
For me, RPG. Least favorite. Though.
Least favorite.
That's a tough one.
Visual
novel.
I guess so.
I don't enjoy visual novel, and like just sitting there clicking through dialogue boxes is not fun.
Yeah, I mean, Danganronpa is probably like the only exception because
that has actual gameplay
yeah,
stuff that you do.
That's what I'm saying. It's like you're at least doing something there, especially during the trials. They make a mini game of pretty much everything, like from pointing out people's contradictions to like trying to put all the clues together in your head and just looking at the evidence that you got against the murders. So you at least have something there, and even outside of the trials, you can still like much like confidants and social links in Persona, you can hang out with a number of the characters before they inevitably die, of course. And,
well, yeah.
But yeah,
but I think a big thing as well is the voice acting.
That too, yes.
If it's actually properly voiced, a visual novel thing is not so bad. But if it's like we were looking at what was it? Doki Doki Literature Club or something?
Yeah.
We know nothing about it, but we were like, it looks like just a visual novel game. And then we were looking up even further, and it said there's like no voice acting, and then that was where we were immediately just like, no. You need to have at least the voice acting of characters, otherwise it's just no good.
Yeah.
I'm not... I don't know that I would say it's least favorite, but I'm not super into shooters.
Yeah, same.
It has to, in a certain way, I like them, but like...
Yeah,
I don't know.
It has to be over the top for me, like Doom.
Yeah.
Like Doom.
Yeah, Doom. Love Doom.
Halo 2.
I'm not big on Wolfenstein.
Halo to an extent is I can also get by just because of the unique designs of everything.
Yeah.
But not so much anything else.
I mean, I like Fallout and stuff, but it's more an RPG first, second, shooter second.
The same goes for stuff like BioShock for me, because like you need to be interesting from either a visual standpoint, a story standpoint, or both.
Don't move. Beat him up.
Chris Romero says Striker's story is a lot more consistent and better written than Vanilla's story, in my opinion. Not necessarily better as a whole, but more consistent. I can't think of as many plot holes for Strikers as I can for Vanilla P5, I imagine. I imagine
it's a bit of a short. It's a shorter game though, so I don't really think that's fair.
I think A, it's a shorter game, and B, it's not trying to do as much.
Yeah.
It doesn't cover as much. It's much more dumbed down, so there's not a lot of room for there to be errors.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
How many requests have we actually got left?
Robin Battle says, hello,
3.
finished SMT 5 last night, going on my second playthrough. Nice.
Nice.
Have fun.
This is Shahaya's little request.
Yeah. TNXT says, I think before SMT4 there was SMT4 Apocalypse.
I think that isn't that afterwards. I could have sworn.
I thought Apocalypse was the second follow-up.
I thought it was like a follow-up of sorts.
Like the eternal punishment of the SMT4.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pathfield says, oof, I'm like 9 minutes behind on chat here, but says, oof, I hope they skip reading my mini rant on Strikers combat, lol. Pathfield Dark then says, fudge, after having me read it out. and us discussed it, yeah.
Oh dear.
That's alright. Rant only like. Strongly disagree, but rant only like.
You're able to see under On's dress there. Or
Really?
On's skirt, yeah. What the hell?
Atlas.
Okay, fire's not really best for Baphomet. Let's change On out for Makoto? Since wind didn't work before.
Chris Romero says Merciless and Strikers is fun as hell. What are you talking about?
Oh, goddamn.
It's not. It is not fun in Merciless mode.
It's not.
It is unfair and brutal for no real reason.
No, it's not.
Where says gonna hit the sack later. We've only got about 5 minutes left on the stream actually, but yeah, bye.
See you later. So what does work on Baphomet?
Chris Morris says Strikers be like reckless driving, can kill those close to you. Also Strikers, haha, Haru go vroom. Again, it's I never really thought of it like that, but like it's just fun to see Haru in that light when she's always so not uptight, prim and proper.
Yeah.
It's just nice to see her kind of let loose a little.
Okay, I think we might need to come back to this one. I'm not sure.
Oh dear.
I'll try one more time, but yeah, this is not good. Alright, one more try. What level even is he?
The opponent is strong.
Doesn't say. Damn, okay.
Robin Bow says my favorite visual novel is the Ace Attorney series.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Quite into them. So.
Well, I've never actually finished any of them.
Here.
But they're not too bad. I prefer Danganronpa just because it has like an overarching story as opposed to they have like the case of the week type deal. But that's just me. This is not good. Do I not have anything that removes all the ailments from everybody? Just for one person. Okay. So who's next then? Oh, he is. Damn. Okay. Guard.
Instinct 0666 says, you noobs! I beat the Reaper after Kanchiro's Palace on hard. Well, we've only got Arsene, so...
Yeah, indeed. And this guy's kicking my ass.
Yeah, if you can't even beat this guy, imagine how the Reaper will do.
Yeah, indeed. Let's try this again.
Robin Bowles has been playing Ace Attorney. I like to play with friends and we all do silly voices. That's a good way to play it. It's sort of what we do. When Josh plays a game, I'm in the room as well, playing something on my own. Our system is for us to just kind of crack jokes at it or whatever, or talk about the game as it's happening.
Yeah.
Our favorite one of that being Shenmue. Shenmue is just amazing fun to poke fun at with friends.
Yeah, definitely.
I like you said, do silly voices. Shenmue, almost every actor in Shenmue is doing a silly voice. And it's just so much fun to mock. Like in Shenmue 1, there's the weird security guard who's just like, what are you doing here? Stay back. It's just like they recorded. They ran up to somebody, scared him, and recorded it, and that's what he said when they ran up to him. It's amazing. You can't make it up. It's just brilliant. Watch or play Shenmue with somebody else and just enjoy it. It's so funny.
It is. Ah, damn. Okay.
That or the weird choices, like in Shenmue 2, that like you're moving boxes and there's a guy who just keeps going, yeah! And it's the same voice clip every time. So, and you're moving a box at like one step at a time, and it does it for every step. So you're doing multiple like it's perfection.
It really is. Okay.
Tian Oakley says best bad game I had a real laugh at is Detroit Become Human.
All right.
I watched a playthrough of that. I enjoyed it as a kind of thing to watch. I wouldn't enjoy playing it.
No. Doesn't seem too interesting. Oh, God's sake.
Chris Morris says, I'm at the Osaka jail and strikers are merciless. What's your excuse? We value our sanity.
We do, yes.
I'm in like the third or fourth jail or something, and it just kept beating me down. And like I said, I'm no stranger to a Warriors game. I'm no stranger to a Persona game, and it isn't fun.
No, it really
the
isn't.
merciless mode in that game. It made me miserable to play it.
Are you serious?
Just didn't want to. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Barky.
Lowered defense, and it got all of them. Or lowered evasion and accuracy, rather, and it got all of them.
Does the evasion thing affect how ailments land?
Okay.
I'm not sure, actually. Oh god, this is not what I needed.
Cora says, what's y'all's opinion on the new Pokemon remake? We're not into Pokemon?
Not really.
Unfortunately, so we can't really comment. Which is weird, because we're really into Persona. We should probably... It's very similar. In terms of the collect-em-all kind of thing.
We did have Nam on our SMT5 stream a couple weeks ago, saying that it was... telling us it was bad, basically, so... We've not heard good things about it. Man, this is really not going well. Who's next? Joker. Do I have anything that... like something similar to Dakaja? No, I don't. Damn it. Okay.
I wouldn't worry about it, Path Beyond the Dark.
Oh, no, I do.
Just giving your opinion on what you thought of the story. We all have our thoughts on it. At the end of the day, we all love Persona. We're all here to enjoy Persona.
Yeah.
Just don't worry about giving your thoughts.
I appreciate it.
By all means, share them.
It's what we're here for. It encourages a discussion. As long as people are civil, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
How far are you into SMT5?
Oh, that's better. I've just beaten Sir in the third major area. That's about it. Haven't gotten egregiously far yet.
says TNO says, but I thought you were playing Pokemon right now. Yeah, this is actually the gritty reboot.
Yeah. So, it's not gonna matter. How are we doing actually? For I can't check. Never mind.
Not that.
Yeah, just gonna have to guard. Madoon, okay. Damn homunculus. Oh, yeah. I forgot Yusuke had Champions Cup. Let's use that. Can I shock him? God, they're really missing a lot in this fight.
Chris says, opinion on Simply Dad? I'm not familiar with that.
He's a YouTuber that's talked about SMT stuff. He's way more into SMT than Persona, but like I'm not gonna get into that. You know, I don't really like talking about YouTubers like when they're not here, because it makes it seem like I'm talking about them personally. Basically, I don't agree with a lot of the stuff he says, but I'm not gonna talk about him personally as a guy.
Zero Triple C, so I'm waiting for Persona 4 Arena Xbox backwards compatibility. Doesn't I thought all Xbox and Xbox 360 games work on the Xbox One or something like that?
Some do, at least
or the
most
Series
of them.
X? Well, Crimson Skies we know is broken ass.
Yeah.
But, we tried playing Crimson Skies the other day, which was a great game. Love that game. And it didn't work at all on the Xbox.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Okay. And then Instinct says, who still owns an Xbox 360? I still have one.
Yeah.
Our dad has one. They do have their uses. There are some games that are exclusive and are worth having the Xbox 360 for. For one thing, Beautiful Katamari is on there, and Beautiful Katamari is the best Katamari game of them all.
Yeah. Well, I haven't actually played that yet. Yeah, I'll take your word for it.
It's much better than Damacy.
Interesting. Oh my god, I can't believe I actually beat him.
Oh, of course, there's 11 Xbox 360, but got red ringed, so RIP is the finest of RIPs. The actual number of lights on the ring indicates what the error is, so if you look up your red ring, it might be a known fault and you might be able to actually fix it. A lot of the times it's that it got too dusty on the inside and it keeps overheating. So it may just be that you have to open it up, blow out the dust, put it back together again, and it'll work.
Perhaps.
Sometimes. It depends. It could also be the laser on the disc reader stuff needs replacing or something.
Yeah.
If there's any number of things it could be. But it's worth looking it up because it's not always a dead console. I'm a big advocate for the repair your own stuff kind of thing.
Yes, if your channel's anything to show for it.
Well, yeah, exactly. Well, about says a couple more days till December. I wonder what Persona announcement will be. We were talking about that earlier in the stream, actually.
Yeah.
We're not hopeful for anything anymore.
Yeah.
They killed our hype. They just smacked it right back down.
It's a real bummer, really. Okay, we'll keep going until we get to a rest area. Then, we got one more target left anyway.
Yeah, we're running a little bit over anyway.
Yeah, we are. But yeah, like I said, we'll get to a rest area and stop there, and we'll leave the last.
We'll get the last target in the next stream, I think.
Yeah, not Morgana, Makoto. Wow, really? That sucks. I need to get an alarm as well, cause one of the things I want to get is Madoru Kaja for the next boss fight, to improve all of my allies. Or rather boost my allies' attacks for 3 turns, and I've got Eligor now from actually just insta-killing a lot of these guys, but I need to itemize him during an alarm. And I need to do the same for a few other demons as well. I've got like a whole list of demons I want to start itemizing during an alarm, so that way I can get more spells for Arsene.
Personas?
Sorry, yes, Personas.
Not Demon, you've been playing too much SMT5.
I
Get
have
out of
been.
here!
Yeah.
This thing says, not all games are backwards compatible. I bought F1 2011 because me and my brother were going to start a career and stuff. It's not compatible. I did not know that.
Interesting.
I thought they were all compatible, or something like that. Anyway, that's a shame.
Yeah, that is a shame.
Of course, it's what build for Joker are you going with?
What
Just
build?
Arsene and make him as powerful as possible.
Yeah, at some point, but for the the super boss at the very end, for instance, I'm gonna max out all of his Arsene stats anyway, because you really need the stats. Oh, there we go. There's Eligor there. Sorry, what am I saying? Eligor? Alarm. Still no rest area.
Bath Beyond Dark says, got PS4 Pro as an early holiday gift. The FPS upgrade is noticeable. Really nice. I just sold my PS4 Pro, actually.
Whoops.
Well, yeah. No, it's he means over the original PS4, I think. It's an FPS upgrade.
Yeah.
Yeah, the PS4 Pro is definitely much better than the PS4 or the PS4 Slim. It's definitely the console to get if you can't afford a PS5 but want a good selection of games and stuff. I'm not big on the Xbox One. The collection of games, for the fact that you can have the Game Pass for fairly cheap, is second to none. If you're just looking for bang for buck, the Xbox One's great, but I'm not a fan of the UI. I'm not very big fan of the exclusives. I think PS4 is the way to go in that fight. Chris Romero says, could someone buy me a PS5? I wish.
Well, that's if he could even.
I don't have one either.
Yeah. Getting it is an issue in itself, let alone how much it costs.
Josh has one.
I do have one. I'm playing on it right now.
Yeah. Yeah, but Papillon stuff that used to lag doesn't lag anymore. The one that I noticed a big improvement in was like Final Fantasy 15. When I played Final Fantasy 15 originally, it was quite choppy. But then I played it a bit on the Pro, and it was noticeably better. It still wasn't 100% perfect, but it was way better.
The resulting card.
This will be its new form. Perhaps this is a bit excessive.
Just a wee bit.
Of course, I'm still rocking it with the original PS4, and the Pro doesn't seem worth it. The Pro is worth the upgrade.
Yeah.
It is very good. And you can get them for dirt cheap now, because everybody's selling them for the PS5s or whatever. So, like, I just sold mine, and I got like 180 quid for it. You can get it fairly cheap now. You don't have to pay the big bucks for a brand new one anymore.
Yeah.
Just take a look on Facebook Marketplace and eBay, because they're just bundles and deals going for cheap all over the place.
It failed.
Ruh-roh.
I'm not actually seeing it fail during the itemization. I'm not sure what happens.
Better item. Different item, but better in theory.
Mighty Ring. What's that? That's a shame. I was kind of hoping for the heavy physical attack. Oh well. What's Mighty Ring?
Yeah, I think do you find 4K TVs worth it? Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
They are definitely very nice.
Megiddo.
What we really want is an OLED.
Yeah, I do want
Dad
an OLED.
has a very nice big OLED, and we've got just 4K ones, and ours look terrible compared to his.
Yeah, it's like the brightness can just be a bit too dark, whereas the OLED is it's a lot clearer and brighter. So yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Madarakaja on Arsene.
Christmas says you killed the twins. Cara says the wards just died or just got really shocked.
Yeah.
They could never die.
Let's go ahead and put it on Dodge Ice. There we go, Madarakaja. Anyway, So that'll do it for today's stream. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in once more. And as for my projects, I am currently working on the Metroid Dread review. I've got the script ready, just doing the editing. And if you haven't watched my Tokyo Mirage Sessions Trash or Treasure video yet, please go do so, because the views do mean a lot.
I think you mean Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp Effie.
Indeed. But, yep, Jude, have you got anything going on?
No new projects that I can talk about,
Okay.
unfortunately. But other than just anybody didn't hear about it in the last stream, I finally finished the design for my evoker. I've been spending a very long time trying to make a screen accurate evoker. Out of 3D printed parts, the trigger pulls, the slide at the top pulls out. It has the C's text on the side. I put rifling in the barrel, and the side panels glow as well. So I tried to make it like the ultimate evoker design, and I finally finished the design process and printing out a prototype.
Awesome. And yep, thank you to Jude as well for once again for reading out the comments in the live chat while I'm playing, and just occasionally checking out the live chat. And we will see you all next time when we finish off our last Mementos request for the time being, and we go to Hawaii properly, spend some time there, and we might even get to learn a bit more about our next party member, Haru Okumura, and also start going a little deeper into the Okumura arc. We might be able to get a glimpse of the next palace as well, but we'll have to wait and see. But until then, thank you all very much for watching, and we will see you next time. Take care, everybody.